Chris Solo, and welcome to the realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons & Dragons. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and jump into our announcements. We are affiliates, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribing supports the show and also supports the Game Academy. They're a 501c3 nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to support youth and teens through tabletop gaming with... I lost it. It was gone.
Oh, sorry.
Well, they help kids,
they help teens and
deal
kids
with the
with
world.
academic and social issues, so go ahead and hit that big red box down below. So by supporting us with subscriptions or bits, and you can check out our bit menu down below, you are also supporting them because a big portion of our proceeds do go to them. So the menu that I just mentioned down below is for our players, so you can donate, instead of just donating blind bits, you can donate bits for a purpose. So all you have to do is, you pay 250 bits for a regular healing potion, and you just have to tag a moderator or tag Ukodor and say this potion is for Burakubuu. And throughout the campaign, I'm not going to shout out or acknowledge it verbally. We're going to try to stay in the immersions, but I won't have Burakubuu find that potion organically in the game. Not in his ass. It will not be in his ass. No, I stop it.
I stop.
Hey, look what I found.
Speaking of ass, no, there's nothing to lead to that.
Wow.
Just me.
So, if you are new to the show and you want to get caught up, we have a recap show that goes through episode 1 through 15, where...
Cinco de Mayo!
Was it just you, me, and GW?
Last time. Oh, wait, a Cinco de Mayo?
So, Jeremy, myself, and GW, we went ahead and listened to all the recaps done by Eric, and we reminisced, we answered questions. The narrator, excuse me. We answered questions about each episode. The fans in the chat also asked questions. We answered those questions, and we went through all 15 episodes. We're getting ready to do Volume 2. Volume 2 will be episode 16 to episode 41. And we will, most of us will be there. We'll be able to sit down and kind of chat with you all. We'll listen to the narrators' recaps, and this will be on May 5th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on the Ukodor channel. So if you want to go ahead and get caught up, you can watch that quick one, and you can watch the next one live with us on the 5th.
Please do. I mean, literally, please do. Tune in,
Absolutely.
say hello.
We're going to be having a good time. We're going to be drinking, we're eating food. Our friend Bo here, Ted the Fighter, will be here to enjoy. And
Previously known as Ted the Trader.
Yeah.
But then you ate his face. So
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm going to make sure he sits right next to you. So on May 25th, we will be at KublaCon. So from May 23rd, 24th, all the way throughout the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we'll be at KublaCon, which is at the San Francisco Airport at the Crown Plaza, and the other one is right next to there.
Hyatt Regency.
There we go, Hyatt Regency. But we will have our first live in-person show on the 25th at noon, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're in town and you're able to go to the event, cool, do that. We have a discount code. I don't know if I have a moderator.
It is the con of cons.
Join us for a new
You can use the discount code below for discount on the tickets. You can join us live. There's only a certain amount of seats, and about half of them are already taken up. So make sure you go and get your tickets and let me know specifically that you're going to be there so I can save a seat for you. We will be there with our friends at Griffin Co., who is our major sponsor for all the little bits and such that you will see throughout the campaign, inside the cities and the towns and all that jazz.
Does work with glasses on? He literally tricked.
You see what I gotta deal with? You see what I gotta deal with?
I don't know what I got myself into. But
God.
two Asian
That's a good
plus.
That's a good thing you don't know.
What did you say?
Don't forget to check out our friends at
Widescreen
Mastermind Gaming and their current Kickstarter.
Yes.
We want to continue to support them.
That thing is awesome,
we can show
and
the
I hope
dice
I
tower.
even get to play with it tonight.
You won't.
Okay, well, there you go. Got to the bottom of that one real
I got
quick.
it all on
Look,
Monday.
Scoob,
So really
we're getting to the bottom of this
table.
mystery.
You're on two shows.
Could you show the whole thing?
I will
I
show
know.
the whole thing.
I really...
So
TJ, if you're listening, I really need one of these, man.
we're working on it. So it is a full system. It comes in a little box. The tower, the
It's
dice
amazing
tray,
is what it is.
and the vault, which I think Torque you have over there.
I have a vault over here.
So it's
It
a little
only has
just
one
dice
guy at the
vault and all that
moment.
jazz.
But...
So
Let's
let's see. It's enough of me rambling on for a bit. If we get to 2,475 follows, I will give away another video game. So make sure to spread the word. And we are looking for 7 more subscriptions for our next Grumpy Geek t-shirt giveaway. So make sure if you have the ability, go ahead and sub. If you are an Amazon Prime member, you can sub free every month. It is a manual subscription. You do have to do that manually every month, but it does, once you link the 2 accounts, you are able to subscribe to any channel you want, us or anyone else, for free.
Back
So
in my
go
day,
ahead and
everything
do
was
that.
manual.
Let me start with that.
Back in my
I'm a
day,
child.
everything was manual.
I am so not ready for that.
I had to pull all the levers and cranks.
Invite you to subscribe to our newsletter.
And without further ado,
And don't forget our podcast is up too.
It is. I don't have a link for that. But yeah, it's up.
They're out there, man. If you go to our website,
Excellent.
you'll find links to
They're out there,
actual
man.
like what episodes. It's
Yes.
awesome.
Ukodor is on Podbean, but I only have about 6 episodes up so far. I am working to get the rest of them up there. And I'm also upgrading the website, which will have a fully comprehensive episode list from both shows with hyperlinks to the full episode, the podcast, and the recaps. And I'm
And the
also
Kickstarter means we'll probably have better cameras.
at some point. And I'm also working on a lore page as well. So all the lore and everything within the show will be in there as well. And it's still early and Anne's falling asleep, so it's cool. So without further ado, let's get ready for the next chapter
She's
of
resting
the
her
Realms.
Realms of Ukodor.
Torque, Goliath Barbarian.
I am Denahi, a tiefling sorcerer.
I am Burakubuu, monk of the Honored Palm.
Jadobi, a half-elven druid. Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
We go.
And we're back. So without further ado, let's hear the narrator about last chapter.
Chapter 38. Cold Emotions. Awakening in an orcish camp, the party is shocked to find Burakubuu missing. In his place, only Arlo. While investigating, Ika smells something foul nearby. The party follows his lead to discover a shackled Grickle. Jadobi pins the little goblin thief and begins questioning him. Torque cuts the interrogation short, insisting they must go help Bazengosh. And so they return to the town and assist in the rescue and repairs to the besieged town. Using their magic and strength, the party helps the townspeople get the fires and damage under control. At one point, Denahi is rescued from a falling beam by a young boy going by the name Avon. Meanwhile, Jadobi meets his childhood mentor, Nestro, who reveals he has been watching Jadobi from afar, as ordered by the druid's mother. The party packs up and heads for Riha. They arrive to a seemingly empty city, when suddenly an orcish regiment pounces. Even with the element of surprise, however, the orcs are no match for our heroes. During the battle, a secret passageway is discovered, a staircase down. Below the city, the party discovers an underground prison, and within it, more remains of Torque's clan, triggering a painful roar of anguish and rage in the Goliath. Just then, Denahi notices 2 figures in the back of the prison and sends Nico to illuminate and investigate.
So, it is the evening of the 11th of Masha. You have entered that prison.
That was amazing.
Fucking YouTube.
That was amazing. I'm in the prison level.
Sorry.
You send Nico
Oh, my last round.
down
Done.
to view what is going on. Can you roll a perception check for Nico?
5.
Okay. Nico, he gets close, but not too close, and can't really discern the figures that are in the space. You can get closer. You can further investigation. You can kind of find out what's going on.
Do you get a bit of Sam?
Sure.
As
I take a few steps closer.
Sounds
and I
good.
push Nico
Why
to
not?
move forward.
I'm gonna back away from the raging Torque to Denahi.
Okay. So as the two of you walk closer to that cage, you do see your friend Burakubuu, who isn't paying attention to you as you walk into the space. His back is actually to you, looking out what looks to be the window or something. And as you get closer, you do see another figure kind of sitting up, but kind of leaning against one of the jail cell walls. Looks to be either sleeping or unconscious.
Yes. Just in the back of my mind, I try to cast thaumaturgy, and if the door is open, it would open for me.
If they're not locked,
Yes.
they are locked.
Okay. Burakubuu? Burakubuu. I'm gonna reach for the lock and try to do a shocking grasp.
Okay.
Try to.
You roll for an attack.
Since it's metal, you have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But you should totally run again.
20
Yeah,
to
you should.
hit.
Do damage.
Okay. Damage
What if it was a wooden cell?
Then she could just burn it down.
Burn it all down!
Hey guys.
Burn, baby, burn.
She could just like light a match and throw it behind her and walk away. Whoosh, you know, the whole shockwave.
Kill
thing.
me.
Nearly.
That's fine. It was really great. I love being on the
Well, bye.
Thanks.
Well, he's in there too.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
My friend is sleeping. Keep it down.
Your friend.
Yeah.
The one over there.
Yeah.
What is it?
Kid?
What is it?
Her.
You just stare at her. And
Do a
the,
Constitution save.
and the phoenix is going to come into the cell and try to illuminate the space.
Okay. So Nico flies in, finds something to perch on, and
My first roll of this whole day is a 1. Wow, welcome.
you're still unconscious.
She didn't
Very
practice
realms
roll.
of you.
Very awesome.
But my God, I got a good con.
It's the dice tower. She hates it.
I do hate it. It
So
should be over there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I need it.
Thank
there's a
you.
tray for you.
I need
All
it.
right. So Nico comes in. He finds a perch, illuminates the space. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna start kind of edging back towards Torque
Okay.
if he's calmer.
Doubt it, but yeah.
Well, I'm and leaning sort of like a shoulder into the cage, just broken in a way.
I know he's raging because he sees the bones of his people, but do I see the bones of his people, or does it just seem like he's
I
having
mean, there's
a moment?
bones everywhere. I mean, you could assume.
Okay.
You can do an intelligence check if you'd like.
I practice roll with a natural 20!
Shit.
Hey! Natural 20.
Well.
I practice rolling the natural 20! It's an natural 20. I can suddenly come back to her.
Yes.
You see
I was in
everything.
Shinobi Land! And now I'm back.
You can tell that one skeleton had arthritis at one point.
I did. Oh, that's a horrible way to go.
All right, let's bring it back.
Okay.
So yes, looking into the cage and seeing Torque being emotional. He's only been emotional a few times since you've known him, and the size of the bodies and the bones and that you could discern that yes, these are probably his people, because that's why you were coming here in the first place.
Torque, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Constitution.
And I'm gonna just stand by him.
26.
Okay. Your eyes open for the first time in probably 9 hours or so.
Oh, she's up.
You see a very looming blue, half-naked figure standing above you.
Who are you?
I mean, we've been bunkmates all day.
I've never seen you before.
Oh yeah, you were unconscious.
So how would I know that?
In your heart.
What? Did I just do this?
Would you like to describe yourself to everyone who's kind of looking at you?
I think it's just
Yeah. I'm a female half-orc. She's got green skin. She's got little tiny tusks hanging out her pretty big jaw. She's got short little black hair. Yeah.
And she's gorgeous.
You too. We should get out of here quickly.
Wait, where?
Oh, these are my friends. It's okay.
Oh. Who?
That's Jadobi. He's a druid. He can turn into stuff. It's pretty cool. One time he turned into like things, and I got to pet him.
So you do see Jadobi down the hall. They're like 6 or 7 cells down. You do see 2 figures, but you can't. It's too dark to see what they're.
The other one over there, that's Denahi.
Oh.
We're actually related, even though I had a crush on her at one point.
That's weird.
Burakubuu.
That one over there is Torque.
Oh.
He's pretty strong, so he'll probably rip the door off whenever he finishes.
The big one?
Yeah.
So, and who are you?
I'm Burakubuu.
Burakubuu.
Mm-hmm. It's all one word.
Oh.
What's your name?
Tallulah.
Hey guys, this is Tallulah, my friend.
I look down the hall. Boo?
Yeah.
I step out of the cell.
Okay.
I start walking down with Torque.
I'm actually gathering bones to go find a place to bury him.
Okay. So you're going like up the steps to.
Yeah, I'm gathering first, and
Sure.
then I'll probably put him into some sort of, and then head out. Not very social at the moment.
Do a perception check with disadvantage, please.
I'll walk down and I'll. It's good to see you. I'll give you a hug.
Disadvantage.
Did you guys get my door open?
I don't know.
So while they're discussing and everything, you
Okay.
just go up the steps. You haven't seen this other person that they just met. You go upstairs and kind of right around the corner from where that building was, you find the closest piece of soft land that you can do what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So this gate, this door is not open yet, right? She didn't bust it open?
Why should you open it?
Oh, it's opened, okay.
We're
paying attention.
both pretty beat up, by the way.
Why?
I
How
mean-
did you end up here?
Well, it's a funny story.
I've just been knocked out for about 9 hours, so I don't really know what's going on.
Insight check. She's a half-orc. We haven't been doing too hot with orcs lately.
So
I want to know if she's...
The proper question is, do you want to know if she's telling the truth?
Yeah, I want to know if she's really this,
Sure.
like,
And
cool, or
that's
if
what the
this
DM
is
would
like a
say.
spy.
Roll an insight check.
Oh!
I love how you didn't listen to it all. That was great.
No, listen.
You woke up probably about 5 hours ago. You don't know how you got there. You just know you woke up with a really bad headache.
I don't remember like anyone taking me.
No, you have a faint memory of like being woken up in the middle of the night, but immediately going out.
Well, it's a funny story. I think I woke up, but then I was here with her.
Someone came into our camp and took you.
You want a deception check, or
I mean, I'm not trying to be deceitful, no.
she's telling you.
Deceitful.
It might be the case, but I'm not sure. But I definitely
Okay,
woke
strong
up with some
Irish.
bruises and some blood.
Ukodor doesn't have an accent, so I can be whatever I want.
I'm gonna walk past Burakubuu. I'm gonna extend my hand. It's nice to meet you. I'm Jadobi.
Tallulah.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Tydean.
Don't get tea with him.
Don't forget the.
Don't do what?
Nothing. He doesn't-
Don't get
he
tea
doesn't-
with him, meaning
How'd
don't
you?
have sex with him.
How'd you? No.
Oh,
Stop.
I just
everyone-
met all of you.
Everyone needs to stop. Thank you. Thank you.
How
do you know how you got here from
I'm-
Tydean?
Supposed to be able to pull a straight face. Come on, guys.
Are you gonna try to have sex with me?
Mm,
I just woke up. I'm not really feeling myself. This isn't really. I'm very uncomfortable.
So I'm gonna say like, what? But is she hot?
No means no, Jadobi.
She's an attractive half-orc.
Yeah.
Probably not to him.
And she's green, so you might actually be into her.
So I'm gonna be like, no, even though
Because I
I'm
just
not
wanna be-
entirely, you
I'm
know.
gonna be honest. I am not into whatever you are. With
Ooh.
whatever's in your genital parts.
Trust
How
me, you have nothing to
delightful.
fear with these.
I'm just gonna be honest and open. I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I.
You don't like half elves?
It's not about the race. I love half elves.
Can we get out of the cell, please?
Well,
Oh yeah.
I don't like men, so please.
Oh.
This is a very, very strange introduction.
No, it's okay. No,
No,
we're used to this.
We have that in common.
It's all right. It's yeah.
We have that in common.
Thank you.
He's lying. He was really into my stepbrother.
I just thought he was pretty.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care about your sex lives. I don't care about what you're into.
Okay.
Can we just get out of here?
Yeah, let's
it's
go.
really nice to meet you.
Yeah, no.
You're attractive.
I'll help her up.
But I'm not into you.
It's fine. Just go.
Thank
Adobe,
you.
before we go, look out the window.
There's a window underground.
Like a jail window.
I'll look out the window underground.
Okay. You see the thing out there? The animal?
What do I see?
It's that animal that you wanted to see so you could study it.
What animal?
I
wanna see.
look through the shaft.
It's a shaft. It's a window.
It's a window.
It's a window underground. Explain it to me.
At the top of the cell.
What do you think it is?
It's like a basement level.
You're just throwing it out there?
11.
I'm just throwing him a freebie for Wild Chick.
So as you look out there, was it 7?
No, an 11.
11? As you look out there, you see a very large shape. Looks to be, has a relatively large back, and you see things kind of poking out of it. It doesn't look like it's moving, but it does look a couple hundred feet out into like the pasture.
Are you sure it's not a tree?
Oh no, it's been moving.
Sorry. Are we getting out of here?
Oh, yeah. No.
What's
Come
your
on.
perception check?
We make our way up.
Okay, take a picture.
I exit and retreat my phoenix.
Okay.
Before I leave, I'm gonna check everything, like the cells, to make sure.
Investigation.
Do you guys have Arlo?
Yes, he's with me. I have him for you.
If I do a cut like that, should I actually count that off of my specific?
No.
Where's
it's
Ica?
just a little, like a paper cut. Like if you was a
Probably
deep
eating
cut,
something outside.
It's a substantial amount to get blood all over the bones.
I think you're fine.
16 investigation.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of jail cells. There's some dead bodies and there's some dead bones. There's nothing of note. There's chains
Just one
and
scrape
shackles and such.
Where are my weapons?
Great question. I didn't know.
Look in
yeah,
another
they're not
cell.
there.
I take Arlo
Great.
out of a pouch.
Okay.
He missed you.
He said that?
Yeah.
It's an assumption.
Arlo literally like turns his head at you.
Do I believe him?
Insight check.
No, I'm just saying I always believe him.
Yeah, you believe him.
That's the answer. Because I trust my friends. And I think that they wouldn't lie to me. Sucker.
Yeah, he...
As you were leaving the cell, you do see a pile of weapons, which are your weapons. And there's some other just generic plain, long swords, short
Ooh,
swords.
loot! It's all mine. I take it. And we leave.
All
I'm
of it
kidding.
is
Then
mine.
I don't... No. Are these yours?
What is it?
I just show her all the...
Yes!
Oh.
Those are mine.
All right.
Thank you.
You want?
I take my axe.
Yeah.
I take my shield.
Axe and shield. I haven't seen that combination before.
Oh, interesting.
Nice. And we make our way up. We leave.
Okay, so as you come out, you turn the corner and you do see Torque looking like he finished doing what he was doing, which you have seen him do once before. Can everyone roll a perception check, please?
I don't know.
I don't see shit.
16.
15.
10.
10. Where'd you leave Ica?
In front.
Okay. You don't immediately see Ica at the moment. But as you come out, the town is a little quiet, but a little awkwardly quiet. As the group comes out, you do see Torque standing there. What are you guys doing?
Where are we?
Who's that?
That's Torque. He's our other friend. I'm gonna walk up to him and just like put a hand on his shoulder, on his back.
As Jadobi puts his hand on your shoulder, you kind of look over your shoulder to see who it is. You see Jadobi, but over his shoulder, you see a female orc standing right behind him.
Killer! No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry.
I'm a little out of my element at the moment. I acknowledge and then look around and still bleeding a little bit from my arm. And
Is that what I think it is?
What?
So, I would definitely
Yes.
assume that seeing an orc of any kind wouldn't sit well, especially in this moment. Once you gain your composure.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a second, but it's registering at the moment.
She's a friend. We found her in the cell with Burakubuu.
Remember last time we found a friend? What happened to him?
My face just goes very stern and quiet, and I say nothing.
Tallulah, do you know how you got there?
I mean, what we talked about, like, you
Favorite
were
look ever. DM?
kind of out for blood and vengeance with the news that you got, kind of being a little irresponsible is not the right word, but just not being very cautious.
Sure.
And got a little in over your head.
Okay. I was out looking for orcs, and they got me, and next thing I know I was out and I was in the jail cell.
Why were you looking for orcs?
I don't really like orcs. They don't really like me. If that helps.
When I look at her, what is her color?
Green?
No.
Oh, do an insight check?
Oh, right.
No more tricks.
18.
Right now, she's orange.
I'm trying to remember what the good color was.
Orange yellow.
No, good colors are traditionally like a green or a yellow. Neutrals are more like blue.
That's my aura color.
Aggressives are more orange or red. But
I do understand what that feels like. Not like your own kind.
Yes. I understand how it might be a little weird. But I swear I may look more like an orc than I do a human, but I know what I feel inside.
Where do you need to go?
I roam around in search of...
Well, I mean, is there somewhere we might drop you as we go back?
No.
Huh.
I have an end goal in mind, but I don't really... No.
Well, we're on our way to Tydean. Perhaps
That's where I'm from.
we can escort you there.
It would be nice to go back. They won't really welcome me with open arms or anything.
Well, they might, for reasons.
Oh, they won't.
Is she still orange?
I think so.
What's your
We
family?
do an intelligence check.
Do I know that? We know that, right? Oh.
Well, actually, yeah, you know that.
18. I mean, you just met her. There's 4 aggressive-looking humanoids standing around her.
Yeah, that's my thought. Is it
Just guard.
not so much that this is aggressive, but just feeling defensive and on guard?
Yeah.
So
I'm going to.
I do probably have like my shield
That's
up
how
a little bit, but my axe is held down.
that's how I interpret orange. It's just ready.
After she tells us her story, I'm gonna just kind of walk up to her with a warm smile and put my hand on her shoulder, which will glow and heal her. $17 points.
Oh,
Can I get some of that too, Mr. Toby?
thank you. It's very kind of you.
Yes,
Burp.
yes, it's okay.
Burp.
You get healed 4.
She just burped on you.
What are you
Twice
doing?
tonight.
I healed him for 11 points.
I had buried them, and then I still had blood, and I was putting it over the axes just to, which doesn't really make sense, but it does to Torque. It's the whole the whole process. So hopefully it will strengthen the sort of family blood on the axes and that. But that's about it, and sort of a little starting to come to, like, you know, the present and, like, not sure about her, but hearing that she's looking for orcs makes him feel slightly better, but yeah, pretty quiet.
Okay.
All right. Well, if we're all gathered, I think we can wait. Ica! Ica! Ica!
Well, a lot of nothing.
Did you see Ica when you came up here?
No.
Who's Ica?
He's
Perception check.
our friend.
Did
Better
you
prepare her
guys
for that.
check the prison at all to see if there's any clues about who brought us here?
I did.
Nothing?
Nothing. 20. Look, God, 21.
21. Dex save.
Oh.
Did we? Yeah, we didn't see anything in there.
No, all you said when you came into the city, there was nothing there. The orcs
first two- I used a
surrounded you. You
different
killed a
D20.
bunch of them. You know that there was still a bunch still left because you were getting shot from people all over the place. Then all of a sudden they all kind of just disappeared and you guys jetted down into the cell. You came back up and here we are.
I got a 1.
A 1?
Natty.
Was that?
Natty 1.
Oh, got it. So as
Right.
he's looking around yelling from behind you, almost as if it was like floating, you feel this force coming behind you and it actually knocks you prone. And there's a gigantic owlbear,
Ica, no!
like with
Stop!
a beak, like right in your face.
Ica, what do you? No, just no. Get off.
Who? What? Who?
She's an orc.
She's not like them. She's not like. Get off! Get off! Get off!
She looks just like an orc.
She's not like them. Trust me.
Although a half would not look exactly like an orc.
Well, Ica isn't really that smart.
I'm still. Yeah.
I'm standing right here.
I didn't say that. Persuasion was it?
Yeah.
8 total.
Ooh. He kind of leans in with his mouth.
Ica.
I headbutt him.
Go for a sec.
Whoa! Karate man, breathe.
Is that just that's unarmed?
Yeah.
16.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Then it's just a 6.
Well, over. Just a straight.
It's just
six?
a straight 6. Yeah. Is this your beast?
Yep,
Yes.
that's ours.
Yes.
You better get it off me before I'm gonna hit it again.
Ica, and I'll push his head like, get off, Ica.
Persuasion check.
I love you, man.
Stranding. I like it.
22.
22. He looks at you. You see his mouth moving, like
Sorry,
it's
terribly
almost talking, but he's just making owlbear noises.
Uh-huh.
But you hear him talking to him. He looks at you. What kind of armor are you wearing?
I mean, I have chainmail, but
Okay, so Ica looks at you, looks down at you,
That makes sense.
takes his beak, and grabs you like by your armor, and lifts you up, and kind of does this little, like lowers his head to you.
I pat him on the head.
He says sorry. You look a lot like.
I understand.
Yes.
I'll hit her later.
I know what I look like.
No.
Yes.
No.
What's he saying?
Later.
We should probably go. So we're gonna start making our
do
way.
I believe him?
Insight check.
Beep, 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 13.
Deception check.
I fail. I'm lying. She knows I'm lying.
Yeah, he's lying.
What did he say?
He looks up at you and you see the owlbear, like the beak kind of smiles at you, and then it does a little nuzzle and turns.
He's fine. He's
The
fine.
same all the time.
Before we leave town, I want to walk around and see if anyone is out now that the orcs are gone.
Sure.
And I'm gonna try to walk around.
Sure.
I'm gonna try to walk around the building to where I saw that big thing that I think is probably a tree that I looked when we were in the cellar. That as well.
Okay. Perception check. Anyone who wants to wander around.
24.
12.
12.
12.
5.
Do I have any
I didn't look
idea
around.
Okay.
where we are? Like what city or?
Yeah. You came to Reha.
Right. Okay, we're in
before
Reha. Thank
Yeah. So you came here knowing that the orcs were here, and
Sure.
you came here looking for blood, and you got your ass kicked.
Sure did.
For the rest of you, you take the better part of a half an hour, comb through all of the buildings. At first, you don't find any remnants of anyone. You do find something that looks to be like maybe a monastery or a temple, and the doors are locked.
Did I ever see the thing that I saw from downstairs?
Oh, so as you were walking around the buildings, you do find a very large rock structure with what looks to be like a fallen tree that's leaning on it. It's kind of doing the other shapes.
It was moving, huh? You said it was moving?
It's still moving.
Yeah, the wind might have been moving the leaves.
It could have been cool, man.
It could have been cool. I walk away. I'm gonna go to the temple and knock on it. Is anyone there?
And I'm gonna run past him and deck the door with a shoulder rush.
Roll for attack.
Burakuboo's back.
No.
Oh, I got a 1.
Got a 1?
Yeah.
Hey.
Roll for damage.
One, but
what?
oh no!
Whatever unarmed attack is.
In the face.
Yeah, you are.
I love how he's dancing, and then you realize,
5.
oh shit. What is it? 5? You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as Burakubuu goes to hit the door, but kind of misses a little bit and hits your arm as you're knocking on the door.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
I was helping you knock.
Was that on purpose?
Let's say so.
Oh.
You hit me on purpose.
No, I was putting force behind your knock.
You all have a strange relationship.
Oof. Step back. Come on, Ika. All right, so
It was
13 on the first and
Damage?
21 on the next. Damage. All right, here we go. Boom,
Door, of course you hit.
boom. Oh, you're
Take
right.
10.
The door's got 2 aces.
the door hits back.
I mean, Boo got a
Oh,
1.
it-
Boo would have got a owlbear claw to the back.
Boy,
9 on the first and
So as you two are arguing, Ika says, move, and kind of like hits you with his arm.
20 on the
away,
second.
And swipes down with his big old owlbear claw, literally just taking the door off the hinge. Hits on the ground. Dust kicks up. Do a perception check with advantage for Ika.
okay.
Thank you. Our little woodland friend.
Natural
You
20.
amuse me.
Practice roll.
I see how he would come in handy.
Natural 20.
Natural
That
20.
is amusing.
Ika looks in for just a second and goes, oh no. And backs up and kind of just walks away.
Ika, what's wrong? Ika, what's wrong?
An impressive hit you put on the door.
I'm gonna walk in
You
cautiously.
just see Ika kind of like almost sulking and walking away.
That seems odd. What's the matter with your friend?
You laughed at him.
He saw something he didn't like. I'm
No.
gonna walk in cautiously.
Okay, as you
I
walk,
laughed with him.
anyone else walking in?
I'm gonna back him up.
Okay, so you two are walking in. What are you rest of the
And
Don't hit me again.
You're
I'd
staying
like
outside?
to
I'm staying
Throw the-
outside.
throw the sunlight sphere ahead of us.
Sure, you throw the sunlight spear, but the second you walk in, a smell hits your face. One of the most foul smells that you could ever fathom. You walk in and you see hundreds of bodies lying there, maimed and just killed. So
Human
they
or
mix. There's a lot of humans. There's a lot of other mixed races: dwarves, elves, halflings. A lot of half orcs, like
do they
pure breeds.
appear mutilated, or does it appear that they died in mass?
It appears. Do an investigation check.
I
You
just.
probably smell it too then outside.
4.
Yeah, after a couple seconds. 4.
Oh.
I mean, it looks like it was a slaughter. The doors were locked, so I mean, you didn't really check before I could destroy the door, so you don't know if it was locked in the in or the out. But they look like they were murdered and then piled into a giant pile.
Torque sees the owlbear walk off and then walks towards the door and then it hits him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Smells like death inside.
Yes.
This is death indeed.
No.
By the smell, can I determine if they've been there a long time?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. It's spoiled. Like, there's
Right.
not like you just kill something, animal or human or whatever, and you could still like cook the meat. Like this, it's
Genetic
rotten.
I'm
Maggots and all sorts of monkey shits on it.
Well, there's so many. We can't.
I suggest we put the door back on and we leave.
We can't
I'm gonna
just-
peek in, and because he threw the sphere in there,
Mm-hmm.
and look around, and it's all roughly human.
For the most part, yes. You do see a lot of humans, a lot of elves, dwarves, all that stuff. You do see a couple of Goliaths in the corner.
What were you saying?
Should we try to get them out of here so that they're at least respected appropriately?
Wait.
You're gonna touch all these dead bodies.
There's so
Burn it
But
down.
there's so many. Is there
There's
something?
so many.
I'm with the big
Burn
one.
it down.
Do an
Wait.
investigation check, Tor.
You're right. Should we burn these?
Most probably, but I'm gonna walk to the bodies and I'm gonna see if there are any black veins on them.
Medicine check. Investigation.
Yeah, 20.
What's my medicine? I don't even know. 18 medicine check.
18.
19
19.
investigation.
One of the Goliaths, the other ones you don't recognize, one of them does look like... Fuck my life. The old one that you guys found with the drow.
Oh, come on.
Varge?
Varg.
Oh,
What the fuck is Bard doing up there?
no.
Alright, sorry.
What?
No! And I'll even with the stench and everything, I'll run in and grab him. And if there, you said there was two there.
There's three. We'll call
What
them three.
did I see? Black veins.
So you don't see any black veins, but the bodies do look diseased. Is the best word that I can use with that roll.
Can I? The second I would see that, you're the judge of this one. I would like to say, don't touch anything.
I would say at that point, because you guys did this simultaneously, he's already grabbed the bodies.
Okay.
So I pull the three Goliaths to the center of the room, and then drop it because I realize I probably shouldn't be.
No, they're foul.
And then I look back at Denahi, and again I say,
Burn it down.
and I'll step out of the
Put a
door.
Constitution save.
I'm with the big one. I think burning it's probably the best idea.
You do an investigation check too.
One moment, just
My
one
con will be
moment.
18.
18?
19.
19?
Excuse me.
19?
Yeah.
You do see a half-elf, female half-elf, long, dark hair. Her name is Tanya. She was essentially, it's Kaelin, right?
Yeah.
She was essentially Kaelin's, what the fuck do you call it? Not maid,
Like lady in waiting. Like...
no, not assistant. What's the word?
Handmaiden?
These are BFF.
Not a slave, not a when. If you're someone of royalty and you have someone who always helps you do all your shit, what is that called?
Butler.
Attendant.
Whatever, doesn't matter. That's what she
Sure.
is.
Okay.
Yes. Who last that you left when you left Tydean, she was there with Kaelin, but she's now here for some reason and she's dead.
Wait. I know that one.
Who is she?
She's someone very important to someone who's very important to me, and I don't know why she would be here.
Tydean as well?
Yes.
That would mean that Tydean has been taken.
And my stomach just fucking sinks because my mom's there.
Varg, does that mean that town was taken too?
It means that they were all the way out between Edak and Raragord.
Yeah, Varg wasn't in a town. He was in that abandoned keep.
Or there's
yeah.
a reason why they all came here.
If they swept all the way that far,
I am
they are
going
further than we expected.
to...
Why would they just bring them all back here to...
They can't take them to Edak.
look around the temple for any signs of whatever, any signs or symbolage or what this temple even held if it was a zero way.
Symbology!
Do a religion check.
That would mean they can't get through to Edak because of the princess.
But there's some disease involved as well?
No, this is the
19
foul
total.
thing
19?
they do.
After some time, you look around, and it is a temple of RoU. This is it's not a port town, but it's very close to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
So they're close enough to the northern shores
Right.
to do the thing.
Do I see any other markings that might slander his name?
Not at first glance inside the temple. No.
Does Tania have anything on her?
You need an investigation check. Disadvantage.
13.
13. At first glance, no. It looks like whatever, not royal clothes, but she used to wear nice clothes. But she's kind of been stripped down to just like regular rags, not have any jewelry or anything on. Like, I mean, you know that. What is that fucking word I'm looking for? Doesn't matter. That she normally did have jewelry. I mean, even though she was like the assistant or
but she was
handmaiden,
treated
whatever,
as
she was still very, very well kept.
Right.
As her closest friend, essentially. Also, she was probably one of the only people that knew about those other details.
So she's a confidant.
Not anymore.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take one last I'm gonna take one last look around to try to.
It's rather invasive.
Investigate anything at all in this temple. If it's like, if there's multi floors, I want to like walk up and look around. I just
Do
want to
another
check.
Do just a perception check. Straight perception check. Everyone else too, by the way.
Natural 20.
Ugh. Natural 1.
19. 6.
19, natural 1.
11.
19.
You had 19.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. 19, natural 20.
11.
11. You start to see that it looks like the ground is kind of moving. You're already upstairs. You're by the kind of near the door. Torque, you're kind of next to where she is. Where were you standing?
I was by the door.
You were also by the door. You were kind of in the middle of the space. Being the closest, you do see a lot of movement within the bodies. You can't discern what it is, but they are like, you do see small dark shapes kind of moving around more and more like the
Let's
the
go.
longer that you're here.
Anybody that's
Good
around me, I'm grabbing. I'm going to start running
So
out.
the three of you are pulled out.
22.
22. You see maybe 1,000 red blurs. The blurs are so close together and moving, it's almost like the entire space is covered in this.
You guys should get out of here.
As I'm running by, dragging people out, I'm screaming, "Burn it!"
I'm upstairs.
You're upstairs. Do a perception check.
Shelby!
16.
16. You hear Burakubuu yell out. You get one sentence.
Get out of here now!
I make my way to the nearest window or something, or if I can see down, I'm gonna shapeshift and fly out.
Okay, do a athletics check.
Athletics. 12 total.
So you charge out of the window, and as you fly out, you kind of twist and so whatever you turn into.
Pigeon.
So as you are now flying in the air and Torque has pulled everyone else out, can you do dex save to get out of there?
Yeah, Dick saved the shit out that 15.
15. So as you run out, you're kind of looking around, kind of running backwards. You see that all these shapes are now coming towards you. They look like mutilated rats. Like their bodies are kind of decomposed, and like some of their jaws are kind of missing. You do an intelligence check. I don't even know if you would know. 14. Your best guess, they kind of remind you of the creatures you fought after fighting Sven, but they're rats.
They're rats.
They're rats. So the best guess would be they're undead rats, thousands of them.
Well, I'm out of here.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I'm floating down to the ground.
We should definitely set this place on fire.
I'm screaming at her. I'm just waiting for her to release.
I can't burn it with Jadobi still in there.
He's out.
I see
They
a
don't-
pigeon fly
they
out the
don't-
window.
they
I don't
don't
know.
know that. You don't know.
If it's or not.
You guys
Burn it now!
Before you do a perception check.
When I hit the ground, I shapeshift back.
Alright. Neat trick.
Perception check.
18. Yeah.
Perception.
17.
What is it?
17.
17.
17.
You're looking around. You do see a pigeon coming your direction, kind of making a beeline. You can try to make your best guess. I'm gonna give you one action if you want to do something right now.
All right, you hit the ground, shapeshifted, right?
Yep.
He hasn't shapeshifted yet. You just see a pigeon coming towards you.
Fuck, I shoot.
Burn it!
But it is making dive bombing you essentially.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like I'm a pigeon. It's like coming towards you.
Okay.
That's what
Come
pigeons
back
do.
for us. All right, I'm gonna cast Firebolt. Try to burn this motherfucker
Roll for
to the
attack.
ground. 25 to hit.
Oh, that hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Can you
It's a
hit
building.
a building?
Seriously.
Don't forget to add your
If
modifier.
you get over a 20, I think you're pretty much it. Or a 10 even.
14 points of damage.
14. Okay, where are you firing then?
Here.
A piece of wood in front of the.
Just the front of the building?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit the side of the front of the building. The building does catch on fire. It's an older building. It's relatively dry. You watch as the building starts to catch on fire. However, thousands of these rats are pouring through below the door, rushing in your direction. What are you guys doing? Do another insight check.
24.
24. You see the same flickering of red, whatever, coming from other buildings throughout the city.
Flicking ring of red? Oh.
I
Okay.
say we run.
I'm moving backwards and throwing axes at.
Okay. Roll for attacks.
Let's see, sorry. The throne is going to be 25 to
Okay.
hit.
Damage.
Oh, shit. That's not right. Hold on.
What are you guys doing?
I'm running.
I'm throwing a firebolt.
Roll for attack.
Is there anything you guys can do to create a barrier around
13
this?
points of damage.
13 points of
I
damage.
don't think we need to. I think we might be leaving very soon.
So you throw an axe and you kill a couple of. Or
Comes back.
it looks like
I'm
you kill a
backing
couple of them
up
that comes
still.
back. You watch with your best guess as you watch as some of them are like cleaved, like a head is removed from one and like arm is moved, fall on the ground,
And they're still wiggling.
and they're still wiggling and coming.
And I'm backing up and throwing the other axe.
Okay.
Natural 18 to hit.
Okay. Roll damage. And you're
Same
running.
thing.
That's
Running.
25 to hit.
Same thing.
Six fire.
I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire in front of Torque
Okay.
to try to block the trap.
15 points of
10.
damage.
10. Okay. 10 to hit.
10 deck save.
Oh yeah, got it. So you're booking it with no issue. What are you doing?
Why are you guys still standing here?
Why are
I'm backing
you?
away throwing axes at it.
As you're doing that, you watch as this was like 20 feet,
60.
60 feet, giant firewall comes out of nowhere, kind of blocking the main horde of undead rats that are coming from the temple. But there are other piles of rats coming from other parts of the buildings.
I can fly. You guys have to run.
Time to go.
I'm
She's
gone.
already gone.
I'm
She's-
gone.
Oh, she's.
nowhere near you.
Do I
She's
see her
not
at all?
running.
I mean, she's
I
running.
said it's time to run, and I ran.
Gotcha. Torque, Travius, and Keebla out. And we're gonna.
I just gone too.
I could. Well, wait. Is he like going to safety? Can I see him going to safety?
You don't see him right now.
That's not good. That's not good. Fuck.
I got the horse going. I reach down, just grab him, and pull him up.
I'm just.
Are you on Keebla?
I don't know. I'm just running. Is Keebla picking me up? I don't know.
Keebla probably has instinctual values. Pick you
Just
up. You're on this
swoops
one.
through and
Are you on
picks
that
you
Griffin too? Or are you running? Okay. So the two of you on the Griffin, the two of you on the horse. You're booking it out towards where she is.
Torque, I'll find you. Bye. Push off, and I turn into a giant eagle. And I'm gonna go scour the city for Ica.
Okay. Perception check.
With Eagle Eye.
Cherry.
Not today.
19
What?
perception.
19 perception. You do see Ica. He looks to be maybe 100 feet in front of where Tall is at.
All right, cool. He's going to safety. So I'm just gonna coast and watch everyone from above.
Okay. So you all just do dex saves for one go. 5. Okay.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Sorry, you said Dex?
25.
25.
Dex is 13.
13. You do start to kind of slide off of Kibla. Do a strength save.
Yeah, 21.
21. As Denahi starts to fall, you kind of grab her and pick her back up onto the griffin. You do stumble a little bit, but you kind of catch your footing, and you end up showing up to where Ica's at. You all take some time, and you end up rushing towards where Ica is. Can you do another insight check?
Sorry, it's getting Denahi with Boo's guns. That's a 26.
26. You do see the red horde, and it kind of comes to where like the border of the city is, and does not protrude further towards the forest. And after some time, you do see it looks like it almost recedes back into the city.
You see that? It just stops at the border of this town.
What does?
All of the horde that was chasing us, they just stopped and went back. They wouldn't go any further than the border.
Huh.
I'm still.
Perhaps they're enchanted.
What?
Perhaps they're enchanted!
That would make sense.
Oh.
Since I see everyone's to safety, I'm gonna make a circle around the city. What do I see?
Perception check. Don't you get advantage because you're an
I
eagle? Fly like an eagle.
20 total.
I love the pigeon though.
Huh?
20 total.
20 total. You do see the fire is now catching because the 60-foot radius clears the road. So you watch as like a lot of the buildings are catching on fire. The temple is fully engulfed. You do see the movement of what looks to be the undead rats kind of retreating back to the other buildings, and then the city is just quiet.
Okay. I'll make my way to them.
Okay. I think you still got something a little bit in your beak, though. Might be like a piece of glass, like eyeglasses.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
10.
Oh, right.
Anyway, so you fly back to where the party is at. It's roughly, we'll call it probably 9 or 10 o'clock
This
at night.
is where the party's at.
You all have many animals.
Yeah.
I shapeshift back. I tell them what I saw.
Okay.
So most is being burned, but it seems that there's still rats in there, undead. I would like to burn this whole thing down, but it's not safe enough for anyone.
I mean, there's a good chance that everything will catch.
Well, I'm
It's
sure
the
it's
city
all
that's on
gonna
fire.
catch on fire. It was all kind of made out of wood.
And it was your fire, so you normally do destroy everything.
This is true.
You do.
Sometimes on accident.
I mean, she's a tiefling.
Don't be racist, bro.
I'm saying, is anybody in this world
I
would
know.
see a tiefling and know it's not beyond her power for fire to be
I'm going
all-consuming.
to make a. Are there trees around like the city gates? Like,
And you're nowhere near the city at this point. You're
oh,
a mile and a half away from the city.
I would really like to make a sign saying this.
Literally
This is not safe. I'm gonna go to the nearest tree, and on both sides of the road, and I'm gonna write unsafe in both common and druidic on both trees.
This is Ravenholm. We don't go there.
All right. Well, I say we get a good distance away and maybe camp before we leave for Tydean tomorrow.
We should definitely camp. I want to keep an eye on this fire.
Okay. So we're gonna make camping a safe distance, so we can still see the town like being burned and everything. And bed
If we
down.
get rid of those rats, I want to go back and do a proper burial.
Oh,
Did you see how many rats there were? I don't think you're going to get rid of any of them.
I'm not blind, but the fire consumes.
It does.
There will also be only ashes to bury at that point.
The bones will exist, I'm sure.
I'm gonna just start making us a fire, just like a.
Okay. So you make a camp. You guys are all kind of relaxing.
I'm gonna go over to Ica and like rustle his feathers. You had me worried, buddy. Let me know when you're leaving. All right.
So you left Tydean
Yes.
in search of orcs.
Yes.
It seems opposite what I'd expect from you just looking at you.
Well, I guess by looking at me, you can assume that one of my parents was an orc.
Yes.
And if I'm searching for him, I guess I don't really like that parent now, do I?
Maybe. That depends. Maybe you want to follow in their footsteps.
Well, then why would they put me in jail?
I don't know if it was them that did it. Do you?
No.
Could have been these cultists we've been chasing.
Cultists?
Yes, the Treville.
That rings a bell, by the way.
What do I know? Do you need a cheat sheet?
Yeah, we'll got the cheat sheet. I just need to write something down.
I love secret notes. I love.
I've gotten so many this
I
week.
know. I'm kind of jealous.
My favorite.
It doesn't make any sense. Because whoever put me there put her there, and why would they just take only me from our camp and not hurt the rest of you?
I mean, well, never mind. I was going to say maybe you pose the most threat, but I think the big one does.
Oh, I mean, in that regard, I am the angelic emissary of ancient times that was supposed to kill them.
You're the what now?
Eyes roll so hard.
They could have had a purpose for you. Why they kept you. But we got
Can
to
you-
first.
Can you say that name again?
The Treville?
Yes.
You know the name?
I've had my suspicions for a while.
Yes?
About what?
Well, in Tydean we have a high priest, and I think he's been kind of involved.
A cloak, most likely a long beak of a mask. Well, God forbid that's their actual face.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen that, but
They've masqueraded as priests before in towns.
I have my suspicions.
What's the name of this priest?
Jaren?
What's his name?
Jaren Mason?
I stand up and kind of put my hands out to just to try to calm everybody before something goes down.
Why?
He's in Tydean.
Yes. He's the religious advisor to the king.
No. No.
Yes.
So Tydean has fallen as well.
I mean, I don't know that, but why?
That's not okay.
These Treville are trying to turn the entire... I don't know what this land is, but they're trying to turn it all into their realm.
But then again, should we be
They're foul.
I mean, he's the one that kicked me out of the kingdom.
Jaren,
Yeah.
Due to your suspicions, perhaps.
what did you do?
And other things?
How far are we from Tydean?
Maybe a week and a half.
We all have no loyalty to Tydean or anything that they do. You're perfectly safe to tell us. It's okay.
I mean, I was involved with somebody who I shouldn't have been involved with. And there's more secret notes coming. And he was very suspicious of me, just as I was suspicious of him.
You're probably lucky, because he usually does a lot worse than just kicking you out.
Didn't see you as a threat. This is good. We can use it.
Do you think it was Jaren who sent those Kingsguard to the underdog to kill to kill the king down there.
Jaren, I know
If he's
this
an
name.
advisor, he would have that ability.
He would, and it couldn't be. Maybe the king wouldn't know. I lost your notes.
Do an intelligence check for me, GW. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Intelligence check.
Jaren told me some very,
19.
very sad news, and it. Not only did he urge me to leave, I left of my own accord. Really.
Wait,
He was friendly with you?
you know Jaren?
I mean, he's the religious advisor. My mom is the military advisor.
He's corrupt.
Who's your mother? What's her name?
Ardana. Marks.
Ardana.
A Marxist.
In regards to that note,
Yeah.
you know where that's going? You think?
Yeah, possibly. So
I don't know, a real intelligence check, maybe?
it couldn't. There's a chance it couldn't have been the king, but even if it was, Jaren does have a way of making people do what he wishes through dark magics.
So he does dark magic.
It's just...
Oh yes. Oh yes.
He's in direct
Very
communication
dark.
with the Travell. Oh, we've almost faced him before and almost died for it.
You do an intelligence.
We didn't know that he also was in a position of official power like that.
Essentially, the high priest is like the pope.
Killing Theodore has
12.
definitely given a power vacuum.
After they say that, it does kind of ring a bell, especially with how your mom was reacting in recent events, and actually is starting to question his
motive.
You didn't insight check him for the reasons why he told you to leave. So you're kind of starting to possibly question that, the truth of it all.
Great, wonderful, fantastic.
So
Perfect.
then he probably has a hold of. Oh no. Of everyone.
Yes, Tydean has fallen.
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
Just to remind you, not everyone.
The power struggle is over.
DM, my mom's a part of the council there, and so she's definitely like under.
She
Jaren.
could be corrupt.
Or is that like equal standing?
She would be under Jaren. So essentially, there's the king.
Yes.
And he has advisors. So he'll have a military advisor, he'll have a religious advisor, and traditionally a technology, science advisor.
But I would assume, depending on how much they push back, he doesn't use powers over them. He just tells them. He puts them in situations. Yeah.
Well, the king would look to them to give him input, and then he would call on it, right? So he would be like, "Well, is this what Azir really wants?" Like if you think about like the Trojans, right? The Trojans were like, "Oh, but the gods say that we should welcome this gift into our home, blah blah blah," and then the Trojan horse and everyone dies, right? So, especially in Tydean, where the gods and religion is so strong and prominent, like the cathedral of Azir in Tydean is the
Jaren's
largest.
power won't be as strong. Is what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is Jaren. You know how strong religion is in just the real world,
Sure.
right? So the Cathedral of Azir inside of Tydean is the largest building in all of Saros. And you know how prominent religion is in Tydean. So if Jaren is the Pope, he's not higher than the king, but he's pretty
Might as well
close.
be, yeah.
But if Jaren is in fact what you're thinking he is, there's a good chance that someone's pulling strings.
Okay, so with my mom now, in my head, just correct me.
Sure.
She is like an outside counselor. She travels to it.
Sure.
And then she does a thing, and then she goes. She leaves.
There's an internal council within Tydean
Yeah.
as far as the kingdom of
Yeah.
Saros, right?
Yeah.
Where other council members will come from all the different cities, and they will come for a big council meeting with the main circle of council. However, the council is not greater than the advisors. Like the advisors are technically kind of part of the council, but they're the heads of the council.
They're the hand of the king.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So they have three hands of the king, if you want to look at it that way.
All right.
So yeah, she would be like third in line.
This is all really.
I mean,
She's the only one voting against all these terrible things.
well,
This is extremely taxing information.
Jaren has quite a hold on the military, has quite a hold on the king, but there's the science advisor who's still okay. She was the only one who was on the inside who was doing all right.
Who is the science advisor?
Diet Anastasia.
Why do we know this name?
I
Adobe?
I don't know, do you?
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Sounds familiar to me, but perhaps I'm mistaken.
Have you been digging into D&D Beyond?
We,
The tongue.
She's the only one that if you ever get close to Tydean, that's the one that you should talk to.
There may be some other people that I might know that might be better, but
Oh, you know other people.
It might be better.
I kind of have a history there.
Do I know anything about relating to him?
Well, I mean, he has to tell you what his history is in order for you to know.
Great.
That's all I really say. That's all I really say.
We have to find a way into the city without being detected.
I mean, he did talk about his mom. That's
Oh, you did mention your mom.
But he didn't mention her name.
Right.
We have time to rest. Who wants to?
Who wants to what?
I will be on first watch.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Deep in thought, sorry.
Sure. So the rest of you are heading to sleep?
I'm gonna stay up with Torque, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna use, as always, as a giant pillow.
Okay. So the three of you do head to sleep. That's where we're going to take our break.
Sleep it off.
We'll come back from our break. We'll finish this long rest and continue on with the story.
With my perception roll of 15.
We do need 8 more followers, and we will give away a video game. So make sure you come back and check us out. We'll be back about.
How many subs do we need, Chris?
We need 5 more subs. Oh shit!
5 more subs.
Just
If we get to those 5 subs, another Torque shirt's going
Oh,
down.
no, what? Oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah.
our sub goal.
Hey,
And we're back.
Can we have a poll?
Oh, so I already started the giveaway. So hit exclamation point raffle.
Exclamation
to enter
point
in the T-shirt
raffle.
giveaway. Thank you, Infectious, for those gifted subs. It means a
You
lot.
roll, brother.
We love you, man. So we're gonna go ahead and
We'll raffle that thing. We're gonna raffle that bitch.
So I will pick the winner here in a bit. So go ahead and make sure to enter that giveaway. We will give that shirt away in. Wow. All right. So without further ado, your 15 perception check.
Oh, wow.
Your watch goes without any issue. Are you two talking?
My name's Jadobi.
At all?
That's not bad at all.
Aika? Aika. Where's Aika? Come here.
You can't have my spot. It's mine. Talk. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I want to go back and bury those bones properly, but perhaps it's a lost cause.
I don't think it's worth going back in there.
Those Jeremy?
You're sleeping, aren't you?
Yeah. I thought we woke up. Sorry. I'm asleep.
Thanks for trying to contribute.
Depending on Talk. Depending on
the look you give while you're wearing them. Yo.
Makes you look 10 years younger.
Talk.
So judgy.
Or older.
I can't see anything. Right
depending on how the day
Only
starts,
0.25.
we may be able to go back in tomorrow morning. Well, I can check.
We need to start moving to Tydean.
Talk. I can check for you. It's fine.
If they're turned to ash, it doesn't matter. If it burns with the fire of Denahi, it's probably too late.
I silently agree.
Okay. Who's got next watch?
I'll do it.
Oh. Cool. Oh, no, who are we gonna wake up?
I will take watch with Denahi, because we have things to discuss.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna wake up Burakubuu.
And we know that? I don't think so.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Okay.
We're gonna wake up Burakubuu.
So you guys go ahead and...
We'll wake up Boo, and then he'll wake up Denai.
It's your turn.
What's you doing?
Denahi.
Oh, you made the wrong choice.
What's gonna happen when we get to Tydean? If we meet this Jaren, finally. Sorry, what was that?
Okay.
I'm gonna kill him. Even if it kills me.
So you think he killed her?
He did.
My mother.
Killed everyone I knew. Including her.
I never knew her, but I feel like I should be angrier about that.
You should. She's one of the few tieflings in my village who had a fucking heart.
What was she like?
Stern. Strict. But she kept me and my brother safe.
If she kept you safe, why do you think they didn't keep me?
I didn't know you existed. I don't know. She wouldn't have left you.
Okay.
I urge you to kill him with me. It would save a lot of lives.
I know he's a bad man, and I already would want to defeat him regardless. So I don't have any question about that. Just wonder what else. I don't know. There's no one else like me, and I don't know why that is.
And how you're ever a part of my village, I have no idea.
Maybe I wasn't. Maybe they got rid of me before that.
Well, they didn't take too kindly to my abilities to heal things. That's why I hid it for so long.
So, they probably wouldn't like a blue angel baby either.
Probably not. But you're still alive. That was probably your mother's doing. If I were to guess.
You have
But I
no
don't know.
idea about my father?
No. Well,
Yeah, the last time you saw her, blanking on her name, I'm sorry. Last time you saw her, she did leave with a paladin male that actually came to kill people. Like, you saw him swinging on you and your brother, and she was the one who stopped. And that's the last person that she left with. Last time you saw her.
I tell him this.
So he was just a normal man?
He was clad in armor. Covered in my people's blood.
So how did I become what I am?
Not a lot of you out there, in my experience and through my trouble.
I mean, there's other Asmar, I know that, but there's just nobody that looks like me.
Sure, we'll find out.
Cool.
Cool. I just stay quiet the rest of the night of my watch.
Ah!
You okay, Tor?
More bad dreams.
They used to say that if you put some gravel in your underpants when you go to sleep, you won't have bad dreams.
You amuse me, Boo. You amuse me.
Hell, with these nightmares I have, it's worth trying.
You never sit down the same.
I reconsider that they're laughing at this notion now, and I slowly empty the gravel out of my pants when they're not looking.
Have you seen anything on your watch?
Perception check.
That watch. 13.
Okay. Are you done talking for the night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your watch goes with no issue. It has begun to rain. Who's taking third watch?
I'm up, I will. And I'm going to start trying to help cover everybody.
Okay.
Run like twine from a tree to a tree kind of thing.
Sure. Perception check.
If someone else is here, she could just shake the water.
But she's not. She's 300 years in the future.
In a whole
14.
different world.
In a whole different world.
14.
14. Okay. Your watch does go with no issue. You do take some time to take some of the hide and cloth out of the bag of holding with some of the twine and rope, and you do fashion some sort of canopy. The morning does come. You all are awake from your slumber. It is raining, but you do see that there is something above you, kind of stopping some of the rain.
And Tor's sitting in the rain.
Did you do this talk?
What? You're awake.
Yes.
We should get moving.
Did you not sleep?
I slept some. Bad dreams, too.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Make sure to do a long rest if you haven't already.
Yes, but I'm full of hell.
12, may I ask you, what do you see in your dreams?
I see them,
What's your face?
things I didn't see in person, so I don't know. But it appears to be them killing my clan. Those drow. I can't believe I've met drow I actually appreciated. Foul beasts.
It's good to see that not all are what we seem. Or
You
what
really
they seem.
appreciated that one drow.
Not enough is what you apply, but yes.
right. We're going to. I'm going to take out Keebler and Travius. And, Torque, I'd really like to see if it's safe to finish your burial, if you will allow me to.
Of course.
Right there on the spot, I shapeshift into a giant eagle again, and I will take to the sky, and I will do a.
I'll never get used to that.
I will do a circle, coasting around the city.
The look though is like
11 total.
11. You take a couple laps around the city. I would say 65-70% of the city is in ruin and rounded. The temple that you left with all the bodies in it is completely just a pile of ash and rubble.
I will head back to the team. Shapeshift back. I think it's safe to finish most of the town, including the temple, has been down by Denahi's handiwork. Good job.
I would imagine it's ash then. They have joined the earth again.
And on that, I will get on Ica, me and Denahi, and he has the horse. And
Maybe Denahi will choose what she's getting on herself.
You're right.
Oh, well.
You're right.
I'll hop on Ica.
I am partial to Keebler.
So Keebler is a griffin without any wings, and
I should have
Travius
explained.
is a horse. So he pulls out little wooden idols, yells out their name, they come out to be a full.
It's quite large because at least, yeah.
Yeah,
The horses.
they're both like
large
Clydesdales.
Gotcha.
Big. Like they're big animals.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting that people aren't really used to
I
that.
suggest you find purchase on one of these creatures and let's get moving.
Oh, is that all right?
Oh yeah, no. It looks like there's room on Keebler with Burakubuu.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
We'll be the turquoise team because we're blue and green.
I laugh at
Yes. and I get on the back with you. I hold on to
Could
you.
you show your shirt again? So those of you who just jumped into the chat, we are giving away a certified Torque t-shirt. So go ahead and hit exclamation point raffle to enter in the giveaway, and we will pick that winner here shortly. Where are you guys going?
We are starting to head northwest, or I think it's probably just west now, to Tydean.
Team turquoise is going to win.
So you're going around the bend?
Torque.
We're gonna go
Can I
around
see
the
your map real
bend.
quick?
Yeah.
We gotta go a little south first.
Yeah.
Turquoise.
Are you going between the coast and the mountains, or are you going around the mountains?
Do we want to go around the coast and the mountains, or do we want to stick to the roads? I think it would probably be nice for a little mountain
Yes.
travel.
I understand. Let's do that.
So what are you doing?
We're going through the mountains.
Why would
Well, that's
Or
all-
near the coast, by the mountains.
So between the water and the
Yes.
mountain.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Perception checks.
14?
14.
Natural 20.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
18. Okay.
24.
Aren't you all perceptive? So as you
10.
I saw that coming.
Hey!
So as you continue down the path heading towards the coast, right before you get to the bridge of the where the coast and the mountains meet, Ica kind of stops for a minute and like comes to a halt. You're on the edge of this path where the road kind of starts to veer towards Bazangash. You're getting ready to get off of the path, and Ica stops. There's something here.
Let's hear. What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you see?
Do a perception check for him.
Whoa.
I'm attempting to surf on Keebla so I don't notice this.
With her on the back, really?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
standing right here. Sitting right here.
His ass is right in
No,
his
acid base. No.
10.
10. Oh boy.
Perception. 14.
Blue
14.
moon. She saw it sitting in front of her.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm not sure. I smell multiple creatures.
Be on guard. Ica smells multiple creatures.
What are you guys doing?
What?
Be on guard. Ica smells multiple creatures.
On guard!
Will you sit down?
Sit down on Keebla. Don't do that.
I try
Down.
to pull him down.
Okay. With your 10 athletics, yeah, she pulls you down.
So we're gonna.
Sit.
I'm-
Stay. Good boy.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
With Torque beside me, and then behind, and we're gonna have our heads on a swivel as we're going cautiously.
Perception checks, please.
23.
17. 23.
9? 13.
13. You got a 13? All right,
I got
13. Here we
13,
go.
man. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
stop,
man. My
it's gonna
swivel
mess
ain't
with
working.
me.
Ica got 12. I got
What was his name? Leroy?
24.
Leroy.
24? You got 24?
24.
Let's see what we got. We got about 24.
Let's not bring it.
Oh man, you really want Leroy to come back here so you can buy some stuff.
Nope.
So so as you continue getting ready to get off the path, heading towards the mountain range on the northern side, you do see fairly large shadow figures darting in multiple directions on either side of you. Everyone, please roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Catch a ride!
Oh boy, oh dear, oh boy. Catch a ride. Yeah, boy. Hey! Natural 20, so 21.
I mean, natural 20.
I know, I should go first. I should
You
go
should go
first.
first.
I should go
You
first.
should go first.
We shouldn't
Plus
even decide.
1.
I am plus.
Wow.
He is?
Even with initiative, I was
First battle.
No, I don't know. I've never used her in battle. I'm excited.
It's gonna be great.
She's got so much to do.
roll twice and I still
Damn,
rolled like an 8 and a 9.
Dang, man. Shit.
Shit.
Dude, I can't remember that actor's name, but he's in The Wire. He's in a few things. And man, he always is shit. He's so funny. I can't remember his name right now. Damn it, it's killing me.
I know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, this is gonna be dirty.
Dirty. Ooh.
It's gonna be good. Oh, did I drink your drink or my drink? I don't even know anymore.
He doesn't care.
Matter no more.
I guess you don't care.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my dice ready for this one. This is gonna be dirty.
All right.
I'll get my dice in it.
I'll get my dice in it. What? Get my dice in it.
15
Get
to
my dice
20.
in it. What?
Natural 20.
Oh, 24.
15.
Does your natural 20 beat that? What's your plus?
21.
Who is still on top?
Hi, Carl.
I feel like that's.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay silent about it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's whatever.
Lord.
Really?
That
15.
way?
No, you
15?
didn't. You leaned this way and went.
Yeah, so it went out there.
10 to 15.
Towards me.
That's how I
Point
play.
blank range.
10.
With
Denahi,
advantage.
what'd you get?
21.
Fart in the face.
Sorry.
Back when he was asking for like over 20.
I was getting farted on.
Can you guys pay attention?
Oh,
please? What was yours?
10.
Ika's?
14 for Ica.
I'm the bottom of the list.
Okay.
All right.
So what did you say? They were shadowy figures?
No.
Yes.
All right.
Great.
Love you, cuz.
You guys are cousins?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey,
No, we don't know this.
What?
what don't
It's
you give me
assumed.
in the morning? When we get here. Come on.
I mean, you know.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Her aunt was my mom.
See.
What exactly is happening, man?
But like half cousins.
Could you give this to him?
No,
please?
if you're. Yeah, then.
Yeah, or yeah. Is that half or is that second
That's
cousin?
that's a
Why
cousin.
don't you just
That is a
leave it
cousin.
in?
because her
For
aunt
reasons.
would be your mom.
Because
would
you
make her your
demonstrate.
I'm,
Oh, yeah, I guess
I'm
'cause
You
territorial.
go home and
It
you
wouldn't make
stare
any
at
sense
it.
both my
I'm
parents would be
territorial
related
and I'd
to,
make
that'd be weird.
things.
You pee on it, you mean?
Yes.
Oh
All
my
right, here we
God.
go.
This is the worst angle in existence.
I know.
Can you see that?
I can see it.
Okay.
It's just very.
So, top of your order. Boom. What are you doing?
What do I see?
Perception check.
Let's see.
6.
6. You don't see anything. There's a couple. You saw the shadowy figures. Several. Can't pinpoint how many. Go multiple directions. I'll do that one too.
Okay, that's 21.
21. You see. You can discern maybe 3, possibly 4 very large red blurbs out in the distance.
What's the approximate distance from us?
100 feet maybe.
There's at least 3 large creatures that are about 100 feet away from us right now.
Do you know which direction?
They are surrounding you.
They are. It seems like they're trying to get all around us. And I am 100 feet. Even if I dash, I'd use up my action. So I am going to hold and maintain a. I feel like it's been a while since I played Boo. I'm trying to remember what I call it. You know, evasion.
Dodge.
Yeah, dodge.
Dodge.
Adobe.
Okay. I don't see anything. Only he saw that with his
You
vision,
can do a
right?
perception check.
Oh, but I told you.
He told me. Yeah.
That was his. And that rain is really
13 perception.
You said 13?
Yes.
The rain killed the music.
13?
Yes.
Okay. You do see some very large figures kind of peeking around, like some of the boulders and trees in the near area.
I'm sorry, those were red figures, right?
Correct.
Okay.
They do an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah. I broke it. I broke Sirenscape.
It's okay. We'll do the music. I'll go get my keyboard.
Never mind.
Okay. Never get to get my keyboard.
I have 2 characters.
17.
17. It looks like these very large creatures think that they're stealthing.
Okay. I am going to, while still on Ica,
Okay.
as I look at these stealthing creatures,
Okay.
my eyes are going to gloss over white along with all of my tattoos as the storm above us starts to swirl above me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action for if any one of them comes out at us aggressively, I'm going to attack one of them, or a couple, depending on how I feel.
Okay.
And let's see. We can see you. You're not very stealthy.
Common. Okay.
Be on guard, Ica. And I'm done.
Okay. Denahi.
Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing. I'm sorry. I'm going to Eros, my bark bracer, is going to start to engulf my body. The white bark bracer with the bluish cloudy gem is going to start to unravel itself and like go all over my body and cover it in like a bark armor, and it stops right at my face where it makes like a mask, and my eyes are glowing blue from under.
Okay. Are you doing? Is he out or just the armor?
Just the armor. He's
Okay.
not out.
And your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
This is the thing he does.
Denahi.
Alright, I'm gonna summon my phoenix out
Okay.
of my crest. It's gonna come up and just, I guess hover by me for now.
Okay. So, and Nico will go after you. Can I have Nico? So you watch as she kind of hovers her hand over the gem on her chest that now glows and radiates this purple fire, and you watch as a purplish fireball comes out of her chest and spins in a ball, and you watch as wings come out now. Oh, you haven't seen him. Was he? Oh, he was out. So you did see.
Yeah.
You saw him in the jail cell. But now before you is a very young phoenix with purple flame now standing right there.
Alright.
End your turn.
So many neat tricks in this.
Is Nico doing anything?
Holding right now.
Okay. Can you do a perception check for me?
Nico's gonna kill everything.
Maybe.
Are you still on?
Gathered.
You still on Ica?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to be specialty.
8. On the ground near the tree that's right over here, you do see what looks to be maybe a small crate or a satchel, just kind of over the corner of your eye, just kind of sitting there next to the tree.
Oh, okay. Can I ask Nico to bring it to me?
I don't
next
think
to each
Nico.
other.
I think Nico would probably catch it on fire.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at it for a minute.
Don't make this harder. Just grab it.
Fine, I'll get off Ica and I'll go look at the
Okay.
crate.
So as you take a closer look at
Shiny things?
the bag and crate that's sitting there, and you kind of sift through it. Most of it's junk and old debris. Maybe it might have been a crate that fell off of a wagon going through the forest.
But
then there's a very small regular healing potion.
Oh. Sweet. Can I pocket that shit?
Okay. End your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, subscriber, who gave me that.
Paul?
I turn around and I look behind us.
Okay. Perception check.
23.
23. You do see another large figure, 100, 150 feet away from you. Looks to be kind of trying to hide behind a tree, but it's literally almost the same height as the tree. It's a very large creature.
But it's not coming towards us.
Not right this second.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hold in a very defensive position with my shield up and my axe ready. If it comes within range, and then I'm gonna swing.
Okay. So you're holding one action to attack something that comes within your range. Got it. Ika.
I'm off of his back now.
Ica is going to hold. It's gonna hold. If one comes out aggressively, it's gonna attack it.
He's gonna listen to you. Okay, cool.
That's it.
Tor?
Okay, again, what do I see? Is there anybody within range?
Perception check.
17. I didn't get the 20.
Oh, I thought that's what
So with a 17, you do see something very similar. You do see several large shapes kind of hiding behind things.
Can you tell me where the nearest one is?
There is one over that way
That
behind the tree. There is what looks to be one in front of you behind that big rock. Tall, as you went this way, you do see one maybe behind this tree, and a Jadobi you did see maybe something else over this way, but you can't tell. But literally 100, 150 feet away, give or take. Which is a little bit different than what the scale is for this, but
Yeah,
for the
so I
purposes of
can't
this.
hit it.
No, you can't hit it with anything you have right now.
Come out, you cowards!
Intimidation check.
Recall with your boomer axe.
Thanks for speaking my mind. What was I doing? Perception?
I just wanted to say boomer axe.
Intimidation.
Intimidation, thank you.
Intimidation.
Intimidation, that's a 16.
16.
Duke, not coward! You coward!
Aww.
You hear in the distance.
Oh, I don't know what direction.
Good comeback, Duke!
The guy that you're yelling
This
at.
guy?
Yeah, whoever that way, you hear from afar.
Then come!
And I leap over.
Okay.
They
Almost, I don't think I can get to him, right?
No, that's a good spot. I wouldn't
Okay.
go any further than that.
So I leap to him.
Come out then!
You holding an action?
I'm holding an action if I see dude, I'm
Okay.
swinging.
Sounds
Or
good.
throwing if I have to.
Anything else?
Nope. I can't. Yeah, nope.
Okay.
I'm thinking you drag suddenly.
Yes!
when I look
Hunter's
at them,
Oh, no, I can't.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you?
I was gonna talk to Jody. When I look at them, they mean us harm, but they're acting oddly.
I nod.
Maybe they're just aggressive, but scared.
Okay.
That's about all you can say.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they're scared to die.
So, about that moment, as he says, "Do not, coward, you coward!" You see coming from the bushes, charging you, what looks to be, not what he looks like, a ogre comes charging. Off me, tree.
Ogre.
An ogre comes charging you.
Burst through the
From
trees.
that way,
So they shift the whole.
you see another ogre coming around this tree.
Oh, they really were faking the hiding thing.
And you see
Holy crap.
coming from this way.
Well,
All right.
Cracky.
Crikey!
So he comes down hard.
Well, guess
Oh.
what? Guess what? First, the guy. Let me see
It's
where.
not your turn yet.
No, I was holding my action for that. Remember? So let's see. Big guy right there, closest to us. He's getting a bolt from the sky.
Okay.
He has to make a. Oh my!
Jesus.
wow.
Ooh, he has to make a dex save.
Solid shit.
I hope it's a serious one.
16.
Okay. So wait. Okay. 20, 28, 29. 43 points of lightning damage from the sky.
Doggy!
Fuck him up.
How much?
40.
Y'all's just gonna feel that one.
43, thank you.
In your ogre balls.
Y'all's is gonna feel that. in a real
I am
way.
not in the mood today.
He ain't in the mood.
Okay. So I rolled a natural 20 on Torque.
Bring it.
Oh my god. You take 30 points of bludgeoning damage as this monstrous club comes crashing down on you. And it ends his turn. The one that hit the lightning damage.
That's what I forgot.
Do not like this! And takes a mad swing at you, who's right there.
Was he in range?
Oh, he is in range. Go
Then
ahead.
I get to attack him.
Get it, girl, get it!
You gotta remind me.
Wreck him.
Ooh, 28 to hit.
28.
The
to
first
hit.
attack.
Okay, that hits.
Great.
That's only the first attack.
It's only the
Well, you only
first
get one attack as a
attack. Great. Well, then I'm fine. 12 points.
12 points.
Not bad at all, girl.
With
Get
the battle axe. How tall are they compared to me?
30 feet, maybe.
Okay, to the side.
Okay. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, if I only get the one attack. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I like it.
I rolled another natural 20.
Can't play.
On me?
Yeah.
Great.
You take 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Can you please make a dex save?
That's great.
God damn it.
So when he damages me, I can use my reaction to reduce the damage.
As a what?
It's a parry.
As a parry?
Did that yet?
Nope. I would roll a d20, please. Because it's a club that's bigger than your body.
10.
10. I rolled an 11. So you can save that reaction, but you come up to attempt to parry, and the club just
It just
cracks you.
doesn't.
Please make
Okay.
a dex save for me.
Great. 11.
11. Okay. You
This
are,
ain't no tides, bitch.
you get knocked back 10 feet, but you are not prone. Did you subtract your damage?
No, you didn't tell me how much.
I did, and I can't remember what it was. 20. It's 20
I
something?
think it was just 20.
20? Okay.
Call it 20.
Great.
Maybe you win. Okay. The other one is going to start to charge this way, but only gets
Tallulah!
there.
Watch out!
Ends their turn. Go.
There's so many things I could do. I don't know.
I know, right? It's crazy.
Level 9 shit.
It's crazy.
So nice. So nice.
So I survey the field.
Okay.
And I take a look around, and this was the one that he already hit with the light.
This one got hit with the lightning, yes.
And by me.
So I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna look at him, and I'm gonna say, "You want a little thunder with that lightning?"
Ooh!
Ooh!
We came to play tonight!
And with that, I'm gonna charge at him, and I'm uppercut from the bottom right into his ogre tank.
That's totally how it
Roll for attack.
Yeah!
Remind me later to ask why he's so into that.
That's a 31 to hit.
It's a
Hits, roll for
conversation.
damage.
So, yeah. Okay. And that is a 9 damage on the first hit.
He also fists dragons.
Segueing from the uppercut into a Pele kick into the same location.
What was the damage for that?
Oh,
Dragon tank, I mean.
9. 9th was
Got
the
it.
damage.
Got it. Okay.
actually it wasn't, it was 11. Yeah.
Yeah?
11?
Cool.
Yeah.
Second attack?
29 to hit.
29 hits. We hit fucking anything.
Yeah.
It's 13 damage on that one. And from there, I'm gonna drop into a 3-point stance and do a spinning back kick into the side of his ankle.
How many attacks do you get?
With key, he gets
3 per round unless I use key, and then I get 4. Yeah. But I don't hit as hard as he does.
We're also level 9, so it's sort of.
And that one was just 9 damage.
Okay.
And I shout at him, "How you like that, ogre?"
Intimidation check. Roll for intimidation.
6.
That's only when his pants are off.
Oh! The blue one hurts with his little hands.
They are definitely slightly larger than average size hands, ogre. Key! Hit him
Sound like
again!
Donald Trump.
Yeah, he does.
31 to hit!
Hits.
It went up to plus 12 for some reason.
Take it.
12! And you make a dex save or you get knocked the fuck over. If you allow that.
14.
15. DC save 15.
So, what was the last thing you did?
I got pissed and I just swung wildly, so we can say I went for the ankle again.
Okay. You hit him in the ankle. Falls over. He's now prone.
And,
So is the tree. Fuck you, tree. Sorry. What?
Okay. And, yeah. I'm
that has to be it, right?
I mean, yeah, that's it, but
That's it, but.
I'm gonna use my movement. Because I got 55 movement left.
Okay.
I'm going to use 30 of it to just kind of do a little lap up and down on his torso and then run away.
Performance.
He's up there.
It's athletics at least.
Performance check was
Acrobatics.
a 17.
17. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you ending up?
Well, after I run up and down him, taunting him, then I'm going to jump off and just get out of his range.
Like here?
Yeah.
So you go back to where you were? Got it. Cool. Cool story, bro. Shinobi?
I'm listening to these giants talk, and I don't feel like they're
not
evil.
that smart.
I don't feel like they're evil. I just feel like, I don't know.
Misunderstood.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna say, we can all walk away now, and no one else needs to get hurt. Is that alright? And I'm going to...
Persuasion check. Who are you talking to specifically, or just in general?
To all of them out loud.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Ha!
Okay.
Ha!
Okay.
They're not that smart.
The one in front of you like stops in his tracks.
He's thinking.
And
I'm thinking.
and I'm going to just kind of hold up a hand, kind of like peacefully, but also preparing to bring down another bolt from the heavens. And my trigger is going to be if one of them attacks one of my friends. That's my trigger.
Okay.
But hopefully they won't fight. I don't want to kill anybody. That's it.
Okay.
Good luck stopping Ica.
That's it. Yeah.
Did I do a perception check, please?
I feel like we don't have to kill.
9.
9?
Maybe.
Or actually investigation. I don't know if that's
Can you stop Ica from
I can do a thing if I need to.
10.
Okay. As you were getting up from that crate and bag that's on the ground, you actually do see a second healing potion there. So make sure you grab that.
I thought you were fan favorite.
No.
So it's
No.
now your turn, Madame.
Guess not.
Guess not.
What do you say,
summoned
Owen?
friends.
Wow.
What would you like to do?
Is it my turn?
Mhm.
Oh shit. Okay. So I see like our new orc friend just kind of
The
fly over to
initiative,
the
bro.
side. Burakuboo's doing his thing, but then after I hear Jadobi, I'm like building up a flame in both of my hands, but I kind of hold.
Okay. So you're holding a.
I'm holding something crazy. Shatter. I've already marked it on the bigger guy holding the axe, but he froze in his tracks.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for him. If he makes a move towards me, I'm gonna cast it.
And it's a first level, second level spell.
That shit's like 4.
So just make sure that you're aware if you hold a spell and if that trigger doesn't happen during the round,
It uses a
spell slot.
That's fine.
Okay.
I get
So you were holding for that dude to do something. Got
yeah,
it.
and my phoenix is kind of reluctant, looking at me and looking back at the orc that was just did not work.
Ogre.
The ogre that was just attacking everyone.
Okay. With this one right here.
Yeah, he's fixed on him right now.
So what is Nico doing?
He's also holding his wing attack.
Okay.
Or
Or
anything hostile coming from him,
okay. So anything hostile comes to him, he's going to
to
attack.
him specifically.
Got it. Within his range. Got it. Tal.
I'm
You
gonna
probably wanna
go
touch him,
up to this guy's ankle, closest to me, and swing.
Roll for attack.
Tallulah!
He's prone.
Disadvantage.
Oh, really?
Get him.
Stop!
27.
Disadvantage for
Hits.
rain.
Roll for damage.
How does this happen?
12
12 points of damage.
on that first ankle,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna swing again at it,
Roll for attack.
Tallulah, stop!
trying to hack it off. And
You're like Tony Galooly up in here.
Shatter's level 2,
19,
That hits. Roll for damage.
10.
The choice is yours.
Damn!
Damn. Okay, well then,
Fuck him up! First blood!
I just wanted him to not be able to stand up.
Just Kathy Bates the motherfucker.
But I guess if I like hit the second one, I hit some sort of major artery.
Okay, so we'll say that you run up and you hack at his ankle and your axe pierces right through his ankle. Blood is kind of gushing out everywhere. The rage of this dude hit you hard and threw you back, which you're not used to. You're not used to being owned like that in one swing. So you charge up towards his throat with your other swing, and you swing hard right in his throat, not cleaving his head
Throw
off,
her ankles, what the hell?
but you
I ran up.
you pierce his throat, and you watch as the blood is just kind of gushing out.
Well, I guess the
Kill
whole
Bill
leaving in
style.
peace thing's out the door.
Yeah, some kind. So yeah, I'm standing on his body then.
Okay.
Well,
What are you doing?
the
He
phoenix,
came at me.
the phoenix loses interest. And
He was
hovers back.
laying down.
What is the phoenix?
Nico loses interest and like flies towards me again.
Okay.
No!
End your turn.
And my turn.
Okay. Oh, Ika's turn first. Sorry.
Ah, damn it.
You can keep the roll.
All right. Because I want that
Ika, it's fine. It's fine. We stay here. It's fine.
Oh.
Are you staying on him?
If he charges off, I guess I'm gonna roll off and fall off of him.
Athletics check.
Can anything ever just be peaceful?
Well, your new friend is a little aggressive.
That's that half-orc.
Athletics
Gets right
check.
in.
Where the fuck is it?
Here comes the murder hobos.
I can't not play one, honestly.
12.
Not gonna have
12.
that.
12.
Okay,
12,
so you, as Ika charges, you don't even expect it, so you kind of do a back roll, but you're able to catch your footing, and Ika charges towards the one with the axe. Please roll for attack.
I want him to miss. I want him to miss with both.
No whammies.
Whammy.
11 for the first.
That's it.
It's hits?
Doesn't hit.
Good. Shit, this one hits. 18.
It hits. Roll for damage.
Damn it, Ika. Damn it, Ika.
Am I supposed to feel bad about this?
10.
10 points of damage.
Because I don't.
Mean bear hurt me.
Ends his turn.
Ika, stop!
Yes.
Do a persuasion.
Jeez. 23.
23. I could, as he claws, he. Ends his turn, Torx.
Bonus action fills with rage,
Okay.
jumps up to his face, and clobbers him with a 20 crit.
Ooh, natural 20. Nice.
Natural 20, except I'm going spike.
Okay.
So it's just the 1d10.
Plus the fire damage.
Plus the. Wait, what?
You get. Oh, never mind.
No, not yet. Not yet. So it's 10 points of damage.
Double?
Oh,
You're right. You're right. So it would be 8.
Yeah, on a crit, you get additional fire damage.
But I haven't evoked the spike yet. This is the spike, which would make that less on the first hit.
No. So, just to reiterate, the spike gives you crit on 19 or 20.
Sure.
If you crit at all ever, you get fire damage. The axe bursts into fire.
Oh, no matter what.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So as you jump up...
So then add another 7 to that.
Okay, so as you jump up and you twist your axe to the side, you spike him in, like right into the neck. You watch his axe. You've never seen this before. You see Torque's axe. You see Torque, this Goliath, jump up 30 feet and just spike this dude in the face with the backside of his axe, which is actually a demon horn. As it pierces through his neck, you watch as the entire axe is engulfed in this black flame. How much damage was it?
I mean, I don't know if I'm really looking at that.
The total now is going to be
I just split
17, I think.
Yep, okay.
And then I guess I'm sort of falling back down, but as I'm falling down, I'm swiping again.
Correct.
For 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh well, it's a.
Oh, well,
it's not a rolled 19. It's a total 19.
You got it.
8, 9, another 15 points of damage as I'm sliding down him.
Okay.
And then I will swing once more and I guess take out his leg.
You did the rage.
Oh, I did the rage. You're absolutely right. Yep, I'm done.
Oh, wait. Hold
So
on.
I'm at his foot.
Pause, Matt. No, you critted. Great Weapon Master. You get an extra. So that was your second attack.
Oh, you're right, because that's not involved with the axes. So
Yeah,
yes, I do get another
Not
attack.
with the other axe you swing.
And that will be a 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Another 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that I was thinking I have one more, right?
Yeah,
Even
so
though I popped
each
it
of
in.
his axes are great axes. So they're two-handed weapons, but he's dual wielding one on either side.
Well,
and he has Great Weapon
He's
Master.
like 8 feet tall. I mean.
Yeah, you're also giant.
You land.
He's also got axes in his boots.
I have axes in my axes.
And your turn.
It's my turn.
Duke, not like this.
18 hit.
It does.
You take 28 points of bludgeoning halved to 14. As he comes down hard with his club. So.
And at the moment, I just laugh at that.
Yeah.
Next time, I probably won't.
Zook in front of Ika goes to swing as he's coming down.
Huh? Oh,
You
yeah.
can attack.
So yeah, he's gonna be encased in like little sparks, and all of a sudden he's just gonna freeze up and gonna try to cast Shatter on him.
Okay.
For like lightning damage, thunder damage. he has to make a Constitution save.
Go right ahead.
14.
Which
14.
Oh yeah, fail. So then I would take it too. Yeah, he would. Sorry.
I ain't sorry. You shouldn't have done that. Go ahead.
I heard that. Eat your face.
Wait, nah.
Tear it up.
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Shoot.
Yep.
One second.
Sorry, Aika.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay. End your turn. Or end the spell. So it's thunder.
Yeah.
Oh wait, make a roll for Ika. Excuse me.
I hope he fails.
Constant
I'm gonna use
shot.
the worst D20 that I have.
You were saying?
Natural 17.
Matched.
So I guess he takes half or some
What's his
shit.
plus? What was it? Constant?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually matter though.
He's got +2.
Yeah, so 19. I mean, he made it at
So have a
17.
19 is 9.
Oh, he's doing
So
the
he takes
math on
half?
that one.
What was the damage again?
19.
I don't control his HP, he does. So
I see.
I'm just gonna let him do that.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay, I
Trying
can
to
tell
help.
that.
Does 17 hit like
Yeah, that hits.
Boom! As he comes down with the axe, Ika takes 17 points of slashing damage.
Good job.
Good.
Good job.
You shouldn't
I'm done dealing with Ica.
Somebody's rubbing their pet's nose in the
Way
carpet.
to stay in character.
You shit on the carpet again.
You.
That voice is like, I'm imagining like some dark demon overlord with his like pet dog.
He's got his little goblin, yeah.
All right, let's bring it back.
Oh,
Let's bring it back. So as Zook comes swinging down and hacks at Ika with his axe, he yells out,
Rook, we need your help!
Oh.
and out of the bushes, because no one's paying attention, a much larger.
Wow, he really came out of the bushes, all
He
right.
did. He used his full movement.
You would have seen him.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
Seen that fat motherfucker right there.
16.
Is he like rubbing
16
his
to hit.
tits? Just like,
16 to hit.
baby.
Matches.
Jadobi, you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Wonderful.
Denahi, you take 21 points of piercing damage. As this very large ogre charges up and swings his spear like a baseball bat at you, and after he does that, he lunges forward with pierces you. Does end their turns. Boo.
So I'm over there, and Tallulah and I are sort of dancing in this fountain of arterial spray from the throat. And I noticed Jadobi's stuff he'd been doing. I was like, Jadobi, are we trying to negotiate with these guys still?
It's far too late for that now. Thanks, Tallulah. And Ika.
So...
Do it!
No torque?
Do it?
Do it.
What are you doing?
I'm about to rock it, DM.
Then do it.
I'm about to rock it, DM! I'm gonna go for this fella that,
Just showed up?
No, that Ika's fighting, because I assume he's a little more weakened, so I just want to clear the playing field if I can.
Where were you? Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're charging him?
Oh yeah, I am.
Wait, he's charging him, so... Never mind.
Go.
I mean, I have 55 feet of movement.
Yeah, you totally do.
So, yeah.
This is gonna take a minute.
I'm
gonna go pee behind a tree.
Gonna start with the Shoryuken into this guy's jaw.
Okay, roll for attack.
Shoryuken! For 24.
24 hits, roll for damage.
For 11 damage! Dropping from the Shoryuken as I descend.
Okay.
I'm falling with elbow strike. Elbow strike.
Okay.
to his torso as I go down.
Okay. Denahi.
For 25.
You just find another healing potion.
Oh my god.
She has enough! 25 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Somebody give me a potion.
I'm trying,
Well,
I'm trying to be discreet, goddammit.
He's so
Focus.
salty.
Today.
For
Carl.
19 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
For another 14. So that's like 40 almost total so far. Yeah. Drop.
We only had like one.
Extend the key. Handstand back kick, mule fist into his kneecap.
Okay.
Break it, break it.
Break his knee! Break his knee! 26 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
For 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I wave at Aika and I backflip away out of range.
Probably only get about there.
Yeah.
Okay. End your turn.
Yeah.
Shinobi.
Yeah.
Is your storm a concentration?
It is.
Did you make a check?
I didn't.
You do one real quick?
I thought he was gonna see if you storm anaconda.
11, I make it.
Throw some sauce in that.
Yeah, no need. I'm going to disengage, like holding my gut, which she just slashed at, and I'm going to. Where's the laser pointer at?
There's one here.
Thank you. Let's see. I want to go right by this tree. I'm going to start communing with nature.
Okay.
I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's exactly what I was
He
going to say. And he
squats, he
starts
pulls out a
communicating.
newspaper.
No. I said I disengaged, right? I disengaged. That was my
so
action.
that was your
Alright,
action,
cool.
yeah.
Just making sure. And I'm just gonna look upon this fuck fest of just damn it. And I'm done. That's
Okay.
it.
A fuck fest of
Denahi.
blood and sinew.
Oh, so I'm pierced like through my ribs. I'm holding them. Like try not to drop to my knee. I reach to the ground and cast lightning bolt straight across to him.
To who? The big guy?
The bigger guy.
Isn't all of the ground red?
The guy with the giant backpack.
So he has to make a dex
Where's
save.
my family in here?
Yes.
So Solo, just to be that guy,
18.
isn't like the entire ground wet with rain?
Matched with me.
Damn, yeah.
So he takes I don't know how much damage.
Something
No, he
like
takes
that.
full
I
6
mean, electricity doesn't travel like that. If
Word.
you're worried about all you getting hit.
Word.
No,
it
it's a
doesn't.
straight line. It rips through the ground. Like a motherfucker.
No, it's not. If you were on the water, then you all be fucked. But no,
Use
like,
this one in a while.
Sure.
Welcome to time.
Sorry.
Cool.
So,
I don't feel like getting the science.
Crafted at level 4.
this is a bad combo.
Apparently.
I love
Solo
it.
science guy.
Oh, I love it. Let's do it.
Oh, that wasn't very good.
I commuted with science.
Are you kidding? Besides the 2 1s,
You
everything
used
else
for
is
like
good.
35 dice.
I know, right?
27 points of damage.
Holy hell! All right.
The lightning bolt's no fucking joke.
Wow.
I don't like this one. End your turn.
Yeah.
Nico.
Oh, he sees me, and then,
For purposes of this.
yeah, and he's gonna wing attack that fool. That's another,
Cool.
Okay.
I think I have to roll to hit him, huh?
Do you need
Still
more?
learning him. Wait, no, I think I got it.
Yeah, you just have to roll a hit.
Okay.
Okay, I can give you more dice if you need it.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, I don't know. 8 plus.
My first coin! Not even for this show.
Let it go. Where is it? Where's that? 13 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Oh shit.
Ow,
This is-
shit,
Did you add his modifiers to that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He missed.
Okay. Does he have 2 attacks?
No. Does he? This is news to me.
I don't have a sheet on me.
No, he has the 1.
He's still young, right?
Yeah.
Youngling.
Okay.
Maybe.
But then again,
Okay, so he misses.
he's extra.
Right.
And your turn? And his
Yeah.
turn? Cool. Now,
I'm gonna run behind him and go for the Achilles heel.
roll for attack.
Pet cemetery style.
The old
21.
one.
Hits, roll for damage.
Do they do that in the new
The
one?
new one too.
I don't know, but that left such an impression on me.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
God, watching that judge just.
And then I'm gonna do it again as I like swing
Okay,
back
roll
and
for
swing
10.
forward. Okay. I'm trying to do this character.
She just kept extending it.
No.
Fuck him.
Okay,
Fuck
and
him
then
up.
I'm gonna precision attack him. Great, that's not the number I wanted, but that's fine. 8 plus 17.
That hits, roll
Cool.
for damage.
So much
I just had
math.
like, oh.
So much math. 9.
9 points of damage.
An extra 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Everybody's picking up me for my backpack.
I got.
You know what? I'm gonna use my natural 1 dice from my dice gel for his attacks. Because I'm guessing he's gonna be attacking or some shit. So he's getting my bad dice.
It's up to you to give him a command.
If you listen.
The last command you gave him, he turned.
I actually stay silent. Like there's nothing. There's just it's too late. 18 and 17.
They both hit.
Great dice, Joe.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, I need.
Are these large?
The big guy is huge.
Okay. The smaller ones are large.
Oh, he rolled shit though. 20 total points of slashing.
Okay. Guy's looking pretty rough. Ika takes 2 large swipes at Zook. Okay, that's his turn. Okay. Somebody's not happy. You sure?
I'm swinging on this big fella right here for a 20 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, wow. 18 plus. So that's a 23 points of damage plus. Oh, no. There is no fire damage on that. Sorry.
Nope.
23 points of damage on the first attack. And I swing again. And that's 21 to hit. Oh. For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Raging. So I continue to swing and I'm so angry at this dude. I want him to die. 20 to hit. Another 12 points of damage, so I guess what is that, like 30 something total? Almost 40.
Yeah, it looks like Squidward from here.
How much was it?
The last one was 12 points of damage.
Okay, he's looking really rough.
Damn it. The last hit. That's it. I swung 3 times. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Next person.
Okay, that's your turn. So real quick, congratulations, Bone Diesel. Go ahead and reach out to our moderator for the Torque shirt reveal, please. Ooh, there we go. And we are also going to allow entries for the video game giveaway because we hit enough followers. So go ahead and hit exclamation point raffle for your chance to win the video games.
Good luck, guys.
Okay, so it's their turn. All right, 16 to hit Torque.
That matches.
Okay.
And that.
Holy fuck.
One's already gone.
You take 36 points of bludgeoning, have to 18. Yeah, 18. Denahi. Oh shit. 18 hits you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a natural 20 and an 18 hit you.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You take 52 points of bludgeoning damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
As he hits you once with his spear, and he comes back and hits you with the piercing point, and you take like half of that is piercing, half of it is bludgeoning.
Did it knock her anywhere?
No, it's just he's aiming down. He doesn't have a club, so the clubs are the one that hit you the way. What are you at right now?
6 hit points.
Oh shit.
We got all those healing potions,
I
baby.
know.
Yeah. So you can't spend a whole turn using them.
And it's his turn. The one on Ika. 17 hit.
Didn't hit my burb. We're good.
Ika takes 21
burb,
points
not
of
the burb.
piercing or slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay. So OOC.
Okay.
So out of character.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
My turn.
Aika!
Yeah.
He's
Boom.
my
Killing
enemy.
him in the next one.
I mean, there's really nothing I can say. Like, nothing at all.
I just forgot what you said. What he said his name was that he yelled out.
Which one? In front of you?
Yeah. Zook.
In front of you is Zook.
Zook, are you ready to call this off, man?
Persuasion check.
Oh, natural 20.
Damn.
How committed to your cause are you, Zook?
I don't know.
I just punched that other guy to the ground and then we slit his throat.
But Zook is hungry.
We got food, man.
No, you food.
We got other food. You don't have to eat us. We can be friends.
Okay. And your turn?
No. He doesn't want to.
I mean, that's an action this for your record. So, are you doing anything else? But, I mean, for the best way that you're looking at it, looks like he may not do anything in his next turn.
Well, how does Ika look?
Ika looks a little rough.
I kind of like, as I'm trying to like make a calming motion at this Zook guy, I walk over and I put a hand on Ika and I heal him for 9 points as I do so with the bonus action.
That's cute.
And I hope that also calms Ika down
Calms him down. To stop him.
from aggressiveness. Like, look,
Dude is swinging axes at him. Okay.
we could be chill, man.
Do a persuasion check.
Oh,
To who, Aika?
Or animal handling.
animal handling. Oh, I actually have a decent animal handling. 22.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. That'll do.
That'll do big. And your turn?
Yeah, it's just a peaceful turn for Boo.
Oh, GW.
I will see what Burakubuu is trying to do again. And I will hope that it works, but just in case, I'm going to raise a hand to the heavens. I'm going to hold my action. If the one fighting Torque attacks him, or is about to, I'm going to bring a sword of a tomb down upon him.
Okay.
And that's it.
Right. Denahi.
Alright. So I'm gonna Misty Step out of the fucking way and against the tree where Jadobi's at. So kind of just appear and like fall back against it. Heaving my breath a little bit. I'm gonna take a healing potion as one of my actions. It's gonna be 2d4.
And then I'm going to take the healing potion as my bonus action.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
just
yeah.
heal and heal and heal.
Okay.
4, 5, 7 points.
Okay. So you give yourself 7 points.
Yes. And then as a bonus action, take another one, which is.
Well, that was your bonus action because your action is your Misty Step.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's all I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay. What's Nico doing?
Oh, sorry. My brain is off right now. He's gonna do another wing attack.
Okay. So technically the Misty Step is bonus and your drinking potions action.
See, that's why I'm like, which one is which, and then I got confused, and then I
Got it.
tried to milk it.
Roll for Nico.
Yeah, 17 to hit.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Points of damage.
Shoot. Okay. You watch as Nico takes a wing swipe at Rook and kind of swipes at him. And it's Nico's turn. Call.
Great. I'm gonna move to his other ankle and swing at that, and I'm going to menacing attack it. So
You're gonna menace his ankle?
I'm gonna menace his ankle. Yeah. Because I'm gonna scream at him too. 20, not natural to hit.
Hits.
Great. 10. Oh wait. 11 damage, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
He fails, so he's frightened of me.
Of you.
Of me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing at him again. This whole double attack thing is really fun. 21.
Okay.
And that is 15 damage. As I like orc scream from my diaphragm.
Your diaphragm? Okay.
Yeah, and my turn.
There you go. Roll a straight d20.
Just hacking away at his legs.
8.
8. Okay. Ica actually turns this direction and is kind of holding his. Just not doing anything right this moment.
Where is he looking?
He's just kind of looking at all of you now. He's a little confused.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Torp.
Okay. Dude in front of me is getting critted.
Oh.
7, 10.
What?
Did he swing?
20 points of damage.
He didn't swing.
Okay.
And because I critted on him, I get an additional attack.
He goes before you.
That was 17 plus 10, so 27 to hit him. And he will get 6, 13, 19 points of damage on that one.
Okay, well, your next attack?
That one's 14 plus 24 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, God. 16 points of damage.
Okay.
So we're actually only up to my second attack, even though that was 3.
Yeah, now it's your proper third.
Now it's my proper third. Is dude looking okay?
He looks really bad.
Okay, 21 to hit.
That hits.
20 points of damage that time.
Choice is yours.
Woo! I'm slashing right down. Well, actually, wait. I guess I'm down below. So I'm just gonna take his leg off, I guess, and it'll cause.
Okay, so
major
with
bleeding.
your first attack, you swipe at his leg, literally piercing right through because you critted, and you watch as the axe bursts into flames. The axe pierces right through his leg. He falls down in pain. Ah! With your second attack, you swing up, cleaving him in the chest. He screams in pain. You jump up in the air with your last attack, coming down hard. As you come down hard, you watch as you kind of pierce right through his skull down to his sternum, splitting him open like a
couldn't have done it better.
like a cantaloupe. And as you do, you come down. You watch as this radiant energy comes out of his body, following his axe. You watch as these elvish runes on your axe glow, and you get 13 points of healing back, and that creature is now dead.
I make note of
And he
that.
attacks again, right?
Oh yeah, you can still attack.
And because I killed him.
Yep.
I then turn and leap.
Roll for tech.
And while I'm flying through the air, I'm going to cleave into that dude's face.
And I go like,
oh, I did not crit. It was 18. So 28 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
2. Oh man, terrible. 9 points of damage.
9
Man,
points
what a
of
bummer.
damage. Okay.
I mean, unless he only has 9 left.
No, he doesn't. So as
then I would be really
as the other one falls, Torque, you use your movement. You jump up through the air using the ring of jumping. As you come down, wham! You come down hard on Zook. Got a cramp in my toe. You're coming down so hard. Ah, fucker.
Careful.
Bananas.
Zook is hurting.
You come down hard with your axe, piercing through his skin, staying there. That's your turn?
It's my turn.
Okay.
Wow.
So Zook doesn't like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
Torque's OP.
What happened to him? I forgot what happened to him last time.
He considered my
Oh,
offer
that's right.
because I critted. But
Oh, but then he just got hit.
yeah. That's why I was like, oh.
May I bring down my lightning upon him now?
That was one on Torque.
Roll a d20.
Because he's about to hit Torque.
Yeah, I mean, he did call in for the other one, but...
18.
18, yeah. What's the range on that? Or the radius?
Wait, this is this dude's turn now?
Yeah.
Zook?
100 feet.
No, like, is it just a precision hit, or is it like hit like a
Is
radius?
it an AoE?
Is it gonna hit it?
It's gonna hit everyone around the guy.
How far?
5 feet around the guy.
Okay.
So two.
And sadly, it's
Shit.
not damage.
My
I can
God.
I'm sorry, could you get the hose? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys missing the tower. It needs to
No,
come
I
back
got
over
one.
here.
But it's nice that Jadobi was
I don't
smart.
know where the other two went.
It's okay, I have more.
3 out of those 6 dice did not make it to the tower.
Sorry.
Made it matter.
I just noticed you got like Himalayan pink sea salt dye over there.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my rose gold dye.
Pretty.
They're shiny. You want rose gold?
Holy shit.
Did you drop it?
Where did it go?
I conveniently hit it and knocked it even further into the table by accident.
Where'd it go?
My reaction just knocked it even further. Sorry.
Do you still want to look?
Anyway, what'd you get?
Where did it go?
Doesn't matter.
He'll drop that one too.
We'll get it later.
Let's just be done with this! And I bring down this thick, bright, blinding bolt of lightning upon those two, and they get 45 points of lightning damage.
Woo! Torque, you get 45 points of lightning damage.
Wow!
45?
Yeah, as the lightning comes crashing down, he's holding the axe up because he's getting ready to swing again. And it hits him, and you just watch as the flesh on the outside of this ogre just kind of peels. He screams in pain. You see his skeleton kind of... But then Torque gets the explosion as it crashes on the ground. He's not dead.
He's dead?
Right? He melted, yo. He's gone.
Yeah, so did I.
I'm not so over.
sorry, Zook.
Oh, never mind.
And I'm gonna turn my glowing eyes.
Well, that was a reaction. What
Yeah.
just happened was a reaction.
I know, I'm just gonna add a little something.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn my glowing eyes to the last giant.
Sure, I'll let you do that. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, no.
I'm done.
He's dead. He's at his turn. Denahi, make a dex save, please.
Oh, fucker. Sorry. I'm not in good shape
From
right
the
now.
God, try to give her a Reese's already.
18.
18. Can you make a d20 for Ika?
Is he coming after me? I'm gonna have to kill your bird?
5.
5. Okay. So you watch as this large ogre is kind of looking and assessing the situation. You were the last one he was just attacking. He sees you over by the tree. He takes his spear and he hurls it. He rolled 2 natural 20s, which I've only done once before. You watch as this spear is flying through the air, and at the last moment, as the spear is coming towards your chest, Ika leaps in front of it, taking it in the chest. Ika takes 48 points of damage.
No!
Shit!
Ika... Ika's dead.
Would I have,
If he
because I'm
doesn't fall on
between Ika and her, would I have been able to use reaction to catch?
No, because it would be too big, but
Oh,
no, I would say you'd be too far away.
Fuck,
Ika's larger than you.
Yeah, he makes death saves too, though, right? Like,
We'll see.
we'll see.
Oh,
think
for
we need to-
bird.
I think we need to do our thing here.
Boo. Top of the order.
I don't even, Denai doesn't even like it. Is it top of the order?
Medicine check.
He's right by me, and
I mean, sorry.
Sorry, I won't meta either.
There's still an enemy out there. What are you guys doing?
I can do something better than that. I was just trying to think.
I want my turn.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Burning? What is that smell? Oh, you're thinking. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna use my hero points to get back my rested action, and I'm going to heal Ika for 9 points.
Okay.
How many hero points is that?
3, I believe, to get back a rested action.
Oh. Look, right. Who?
I can't remember. I have to double check. So as you do that, and you run over to Ika and you heal him for, what was it?
Just
9.
9.
It's only my level.
He's still unconscious. He does not jump up. He does not come to.
Really?
Jadobi Denahi, I tried.
He isn't waking up?
No.
I'm still like trying to sit up.
You do anything else?
I can still yell at the other ogre as the rest of the thing.
For the rest of your turn? Sure.
You're all alone now. You've seen us take down all these other guys.
Intimidation check.
Is that intimidating?
Or persuasion.
It was like reason. There's no reason check.
Persuasion, yeah. Oh, cool. All right. 18.
18?
Yeah.
Yes. You're alone here with me.
Oh, okay, Rorschach.
Stay in character. Come on. And your turn?
I tried.
I'm not locked in with you.
Jadobi?
You're all locked in with me.
No! I'm gonna like just put. Oh well, no, he's not even there. All right, I'm gonna run up to him. Is the spear still in him, or did it go clean through?
It's through him, but it's in him. It's like a tree with a big stone at the front of it that went just through your owlbear.
Oh.
No! I'm gonna try to
Pull it out.
I want to pull it out and try to heal him. Can I do both?
Is your healing a bonus action?
I wanted to do an action, the big action one. Okay. Like no! I'm gonna try to pull it out.
Intelligence check.
Jadobi, try pulling it out.
Pull it out, he bleeds to death.
Yeah.
$27.
27. You could hold your healing spell for someone else's action.
Okay. I'm over him shaking. Talk! I need you! Get over here now! And I just hold over him and trying to not freak out and just screaming bloody hell for Torque.
Okay. Deny. So just to confirm, you're holding your healing spell
Yes.
until someone pulls the
Yes.
spear out of his chest. Got
Yes.
it. Sure.
I'm gonna do much of the same. So I'm gonna sit myself up and kind of put one hand through his fur, like run my fingers through his fur. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to cast Spare the Dying,
Okay.
waiting for Torque.
So once someone pulls something out, you're doing that. Got it. Nico.
Double heal. So Nico is still attacking. As he tries to waft him away, he's gonna swoop up from the bottom.
Okay.
And then 19 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
31 points of damage.
Shoo!
What?
Damn phoenixes, man.
Who
gave you that?
Thank you, DM. Much appreciate.
Patch notes, Ukodor 2.3. Nerfed Phoenix damage.
He's only a baby.
No.
Tall?
I'm gonna move to the front of him. And
Blasted his dangly bits.
yeah, as far up on his thighs as I can go, and I say, for Ica! 20.
The hits, roll for damage.
Great. 8.
8, okay.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
23. With advantage? Fuck me. 28.
Roll for damage.
10.
10.
The second one.
Okay. Ica's turn. Okay. Torque, can you make a... Are you doing what everyone's been yelling at you to do?
Sure. I'll run there.
Dex save?
Dex, okay.
Because you're trying to get there quickly.
Dex
Strong
is-
boy.
So 17.
17. Okay. Do a strength check.
Yeah, that's a 22.
22. Okay.
So I run over there, I pull the spear.
Okay, I guess. Okay.
Then I'm going to hurl it at Fat Dude.
Nice.
I would say with what you're doing that you probably won't be able to do that, but just hold a second.
Well, the action would be pulling it out. The movement was getting there.
Just hold on. Okay. So, top of the order, Boo, you run up and you go and you use your hero points and you go up and you put your hands on Ica to try to heal him for 9 points. As you do that, Jadobi screams out, Ica, no! Runs up and is holding his healing spell until the spear is pulled out. So both of your hands are now on Ica. Denahi runs up, holding her hands up. You watch as her hands glow with this radiant energy over Ica as well. Nico takes a swipe at what the fuck is his name? Rook's at Rook. He screams in pain. He kind of parts of his clothes kind of ignite. The backpack on his back actually starts to catch on fire. As that happens, Tall runs up and swipes at his knees, and you watch as his knee kind of buckles down, getting him down a little bit lower, about 15 feet in the air. She runs off of his other leg and takes another swipe across his throat. And you watch he kind of screams in pain, and you're watching his blood is gushing out of his throat. As this is happening, you kind of see Ica like twitch a little bit, and his body is even like he was still kind of breathing at that point, and he starts to like be completely silent. As it happens, Torque, you run over and you try to pull the spear out. Do another strength save, please.
No.
Ooh.
Sauce. Do you have sauce?
Can you roll whatever healing things you have to roll?
Me, man. Really?
Spare the dying just works.
Hero point to reroll. There we go. So that would be a 17.
17. Okay, Burakubuu, Denahi, and Jadobi all roll a d20, please, straight.
Shit.
As you start to pull out this spear, you break off half of it. It's not coming, and you push it through and able to pull the spear out of the other side. As that happens,
17.
6.
19.
19. As it happens, Jadobi's the radiant energy off of Jadobi come, and you feel you see it fill Ica, and you watch as the body kind of like radiates with this energy. You watch as Burakubuu, same thing. The energy is coming off of his hands. Denahi comes up with Spirit of the Dying and is trying to do that. And you watch as the radiant energy is kind of flowing off of Ica, and you watch as the radiant energy dissipates and dissipates, and the energy off of your hands goes away, and Ica still remains not moving.
Is the hole closed? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Continue my action by throwing that piece of shrapnel at dude.
No, he's dead. He's on the ground.
This dude?
Yeah,
I killed him.
Okay.
That's why I was saying, hold on.
I bury my face in his neck. Don't do stuff like that!
What happened?
You saved my life. Thank you. And just collapsed back against the tree.
Perception checks.
Everyone?
Everyone.
19.
19.
18.
18.
21.
19.
19.
Damn.
All of you heard him speak.
What? Did I just hear what I think I heard?
What
Toby?
was that?
And he kind of just
He spoke words.
You heard them
passes
too.
out.
What did he say?
I heard that.
You understood
Did you
him?
hear that?
I understood him.
What was it he said?
I don't even remember what I said.
Thank you. Or
Oh, he said,
What happened?
what happened?
So you heard this owlbear say, "What happened?"
And you answered him without even thinking about it. And you're like, wait, what? I just look at everyone just stunned, like, what is this?
I heard
mean?
that. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I always hear that.
I heard that. That's what you hear?
All the time. But it's weird that you can.
Can we all speak to animals now?
I could.
I'm looking
pass
for
that.
an animal.
I'm just like,
I don't know, but is he still alive?
So
Really?
as the last ogre falls over, dead, with his throat pierced,
Covered
Tall
in blood.
runs over to the group as you were doing this. Nico is kind of hovering above you. You watch as Ica comes to for just a moment and looks at you and says those words. You all realize that you just heard Ica speak, and he kind of falls back over, passes out, and that's where we're going to call it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. We're going to pick the winner of the second giveaway
So we'll make
right
a note
now.
to remember next week that we're going to search the backpack.
That's exactly what I was going to do.
Oh, thank you, Quest and Chaos, for the raid.
Oh, thanks, guys.
So, congratulations, Technical Funk, for winning the last giveaway. That was really intense final moments, potential final moments for Ica.
Bruh,
So please don't go anywhere yet. We are going to actually piggyback this raid onto somebody else. But a big shout out to Quest and Chaos. You should check them out. They are our sister D&D streaming channel over here in the San Francisco Bay Area. So you should totally support them. They are also going to be there with us at KublaCon. They will be doing their live event right after ours on Saturday, May 25th. And there's a couple other events.
As well as Bo, if you're coming from Natural One, is probably going to be on our recap show. So you'll get to see a little
Bo
more.
will be
Bo
here for our recap
Williams.
show. Bo will be there for the other show. So with
gonna use
what are we
any
doing? What are we doing? Okay. So let's find
that storm.
We're going to find somebody to raid. In the meantime, make sure you give us some follows and likes and whatnot, and we appreciate it.
And whatnot.
And whatnot.
Well, whatever.
So we are going to raid our friends over at Perception Studios. So make sure you show your Ukodor and Quest and Chaos love and support, and continue this D&D craze for tonight. We will be back on Monday with Tides of Ukodor for the first episode of Dungeon of the Mad Mage in the world of Faerun and Waterdeep with our pirate homebrew crew. We'll adventure in new lands.
What up,
So,
Ukodor?
we will catch you guys next week. Love you all so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Wow.
Remember.